Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We have got the first match of Saturday Rugby for Super Rugby Trans-Tasman 2021. It is going to be the Blues versus the Waratahs at Eden Park, and there is a huge crowd in attendance by the looks of it for this match. But yeah, welcome to everyone who is already in the chat. We have got so many of you. We've got Smithy Toilet, we've got Scrum Lass in there, Gary is here as well. Also, we have got Henry Samuel, we've got Carlos, and we've also got, I think that is a lot at this stage. So thank you all very much for tuning in so early. At this stage, they were mentioning that the Waratahs have never won against the Blues at Eden Park. So it is going to be an interesting matchup. That is for sure. They have got some very strong players for both the Waratahs and the Blues. Of course, the Blues getting that massive win over the Rebels last week, 50-3. And the Waratahs, they were able to score 7 tries in their last match. But unfortunately for them, didn't actually end up getting that win. That is because of the fact that the Hurricanes were able to score 10. But yeah, it is going to be a very exciting match. That is for sure. We have got Hamish from Scrum Lass. Welcome into this live stream. The first of 3 matches today for Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. Doesn't get much better than that. Your bacon post earlier was awesome, says Gary. I assume that wasn't from me. But we have also got Go Blues for Eporama, and also 43-13 for the Blues is the prediction from Mike Jones Sr. Pizza sounds good. It does indeed. And now I want pizza, even though we are very early in the afternoon. We're 4:30 p.m. here in New Zealand at the moment. There's so much bacon in the house now as well, says Katie. But at this stage, I will quickly show the starting lineups for both these sides as we get closer and closer to kickoff. We will look at the home side, the Blues first. And that back line last week worked pretty well for them. Of course, able to score quite a few tries. Bonus points will be important in this match as well. But the big change I have noticed in that 4-pack, they have got the likes of Akira Ioane playing at number 8. That is because Hoskins Atutu is being rested, I believe. But then when you look at the bench, also they've got a couple very good players on the Blues bench that we will look at in a very short moment. They've also got that combo of Finley Christie and Odperi Black once again with TJ Faiani and Rieko Ioane in the midfield. Like I mentioned, work well against the Rebels, and they will be hoping that they can do the same thing here against the Waratahs. But the Waratahs, they will be determined to try and get a win here. And they have got a decent side to be able to do it. Angus Bell and Harry Johnson-Holmes, the 2 props for the Waratahs, scoring 3 tries between them in the last match up against the Hurricanes. Lockie Swinton always runs hard with the ball in hand, and he'll be hoping that he can have a physical matchup up against Tom Robertson, which is going to be a very exciting battle. In the back line, they've got the likes of Jack Maddox. He went the full length of the field last week to be able to score that last-minute try for the Waratahs against the Hurricanes. And they'll be hoping for something similar here as well. Then you look at the benches. You've got the returning Patrick Tuipulotu back in the Blues jersey. Also, you've got Dalton Pavali. And then also it is going to be a debut for Jacob Ratumai Tavuki Nepkins, who will be hoping that he can have a good chance in this match. Had a good season for the Mitre 10 Cup with Taranaki, and we'll be hoping to continue that form into the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman competition. Then for the Waratahs, they have got the likes of Jack Whedon, ex-Highlanders player. Going to be exciting to see him off the bench. Carlo Tizzano, the tackling machine from Super Rugby AU as well. There are a lot of good players between these two sides, and I think it could be a very exciting way to start the Saturday night. We've also got a multitasking, says Carlos. I am as well and truly, because of the fact that I feel like this one, it's going to be a hectic match. There's going to be a lot of kicking for the corner and also a lot of probably very fast attacking rugby between the two sides. We've also got there, I'm multitasking, and we've also got you're on Cali time. It's earlier as well. What time is it there? Do let me know. Good morning from Muscat, Oman. Go Blues as well from Josh Spike. So welcome into the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. We've also got in the chat, you're welcome. Did I surprise you tonight, says Gary Milner. We've got a heap of people in the chat all just chilling out, waiting for this match to get underway. Jeffrey Fockerd has said go Blues. And yeah, at this stage, I'm going to ask for you guys predictions because of the fact that normally I ask who's going to score the first try of this match, and you guys normally deliver with your predictions. So I will ask the same question once again here. Who is going to be scoring the first try of this match? And I am talking about the player, not the side. The player who is going to be able to score it. Brendan Pickerel is going to be in charge of this one with the whistle. And then Shane McDermott is the TMO for this one. So yeah, we're getting very close to kickoff. Very exciting stuff as well. And the Blues now looking fired up in front of their home crowd, Eden Park. Rieko Ioane, says Jeffrey, and that is probably a very decent prediction indeed. We have also got the hi, my guy from Multi. Welcome to the live stream, mate. We are only moments away from this kickoff with the match between the Blues and the Waratahs. And I feel like maybe not too many people know that it's an earlier start But everyone, or tell you what, the Waratahs looking fired up, and they are looking ready to chase this kickoff. Eden Park is now underway for this match between the Blues and the Waratahs, taken by Cowley to Ioti, and now straight away the rolling maul of the Blues, making a few extra meters. They are about 35 out from their own line at the moment here. The Blues goes to Karl Tuanuki-Afi, and I believe he was actually one of the lower numbers in terms of who was going to be able to score a try, which is interesting. Feel like they are going to be backing him in this match. Finley Christie, though, is going to be firing this one high off the boot, and it is going to be taken nicely there by Ben Donaldson. Goes on the inside now into the hands of the man in the number 15 jersey, which I believe is actually not the man who I have, Jack Maddox. I think it is Will Harrison who is starting this one. So I will quickly change that as well. We have also got Blues will win, bro, as well. Says Carlos. I believe that they have got a very good shot here. They are the biggest favourite of the weekend. They have still got the ball in hand, though. The Waratahs at this stage. Now it is going to be Parecki hitting the ball up as well for the Waratahs. They are about 40 out now, and Jake Gordon going to fire this one high. It's going to be chased hard by Newsom here. Also, almost an awkward take, but nicely done by Zahn Sullivan. Gives it to Rico Ioane there. And now Karl Tuanuki-Afi has gone to ground. So this match so far, starting at a fast pace, little cross kick from Otiri Black. Going to find the man, AJ Lamb out on the wing. No, it's Bryce Eman now. He's got a bit of space. Inside ball into the hands of TJ Faiani, who has been tackled about 35 out from the Waratahs line. But the Blues are trying to pour on the pressure early now. It is going to be 5 back. Rico Ioane slings it wide to Akira Ioane. One more into the hands of AJ Lamb. He's got Tom Robinson on his outside. Goes himself, though, on the 22 now. Are the Blues little offload to Akira Ioane, who has been tackled hard by Lockie Swinton there. Now it is going to be Christie rushing up there. Josh Goodhue having his first carry on this match. I should say AJ Lamb with a flat line, getting driven backwards in the tackle. They have been hanging on to it very nicely here at the moment. The Blues are Akira Ioane driving forward, getting an extra few meters. I will read the chat in a very short moment as well. And I do appreciate you all being here. Karl Tuanuki-Afi now goes back to Otiri Black now. It was selling a dummy run into the wall, that is. Johnson Holmes, no, he was offside though. And because of it now, it is going to be the penalty to the Blues, and what to do from here for them. Do they go for the 3 points to get in the lead like they did up against the Rebels? Or do they go for the corner, pour on the pressure early, try and get that bonus point nice and secured? It's Bowden Barrett playing this match. He is not. He is currently in Japan. So he is going to be, he's going to be playing in the final tomorrow, I believe it is. Tui Pelotu, don't know how to say his name as well. Tui Peltu. Says Dennis as well. Hoskins Tutu says he's in. He is not playing for this match. He is having a spell, I believe. We have also got in there, we have got, come on, AJ Lamb, first try scorer as well. And yeah, he's looking dangerous with ball in hand so far, AJ Lamb. But yeah, nice cross kick there from Otiri Black into the hands of Bryce Heman. He is a very quick individual, fires it on the inside to TJ Faiani. But then from there, the Waratahs giving away the penalty. And it is going to be Otiri Black taking on the 3 points. So they want to get the early points on the board. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last as well, says Gary Milner. What time is it there? By the way, maybe you put it a little bit earlier on, but I may have missed that one. And we have also got take the points from Gary Miller. And they are saying that maybe it is just to build up that early pressure on the Waratahs. Otiri Black kicking that one. Oh, a little bit of an awkward strike on it by the looks of it. Or maybe it was just the camera angle. But that means now that the Blues are leading this match 3-0 early on at Eden Park. That is exactly what they would have been wanting. They want to put on the pressure on the Waratahs early. Number 5 for the Waratahs. It is Max Douglas getting well and truly strapped up at the moment. So hopefully his shoulder will be all right. Of course, we saw the big injury last night, and it was the injury of the number 10, which in the one, I've forgotten his name. I feel bad, but he did get knocked down unconscious, it was, off the shoulder of C.O. Tompkinson, or the head of C.O. Tompkinson, but it wasn't actually a dangerous tackle kind of thing. It was McIntyre, but it was just the fact that, unfortunately for him, he ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Jack Wetton already on the field as well. Well taken there by Josh Goodhue in the number 5 jersey. But Sam Derry, I saw him mentioned a little bit earlier on, and I believe it is because of the fact that Tui Pelotu's back that he is having the spell. But now they are going to be slowly trying to drive up the field a little bit here, the Blues. 35 out from their own line, and they are starting to make a few meters as well. But now it's going to be Finley Christie. Goes off the back himself, and he stepped. And Finley Christie, he's got plenty of space and plenty of pace as well, Finley Christie. Oh, the legs are giving out on him, though, unfortunately for him. Now they are going to be just short of the 22. Otiri Black with the quick hands. Zahn Sullivan, flat ball to TJ Faiani, sells the dummy, goes himself. But good tackle from the number 11 there. It was going to be James Turner. Now it is going to be Kurt Eklund getting close to the line. 5 meters out at the moment are the Blues. and they are continuing to drive off Atuanga Fasi, running hard at the line. Good tackle there from Johnson Holmes, though. Now it is going to be Finlay Christie goes to Carl Tuanukiafi, only a couple metres out, the number 7, trying to get that one, not quite able to. It was Gamble. Now it's going to be a Kirioane spinning, but he is still a little bit short of the line again. Off Atuanga Fasi, he's going to be going with Tuanukiafi on his side. They've got the advantage. They're on their back there. It is held up, but it is going to be the penalty. Only a couple metres out. Connor Dog has said hi as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Not the Western Force, please, as well. It was Gary Milner and Otiri Black to be the one who is going to be scoring. Who's going to be the kicker? Yes, it is Otiri Black. 2 penalties against the Waratahs early on in this match, though, which means now they are well and truly back under pressure. Do they take on the scrum from 5 metres out? I feel like it's almost worth a crack because of the fact they want that bonus point, and we've got to keep on thinking about it. Is the fact that if you don't get that bonus point, that could be the difference between you making it to the final and missing out. We did see last night that there was 1 bonus point awarded. That was to the Hurricanes, who were able to get 3 tries or more ahead of their opponents, the Rebels. But the Highlanders missed out just a little bit. Have you ever heard of Rick Anstey, Never Gonna Give You Up? It is one of the biggest meme songs around, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Hey, howdy, hey, mate, as well says Scrum Last to Connor Dog, and also bring it to the Aussies, as well says Smithy Toiler. And also, I lost today, 12-31. So that is unfortunate, but hopefully you will be able to get them in the next one. We've got Noah Rogers in the chat as well. Waratahs by 6 is a big prediction. But yeah, welcome to the live stream, Noah. At this stage, 922 kgs for the Blues and 903 for the Waratahs. So 2 big forward packs, but they have got a good setup here. Kirioane is having a chat with Otiri Black, perhaps saying whether or not they're going off the back or whether they decide to go possibly out the back line, maybe to AJ Lamb on this near side. Blues, says Gary Milner as well. And we have also got, who do you think is going to win? Yeah, I feel like the Blues, because of the history at the ground, I feel like they've got the best opportunity. And it's just more of a question of how much at this stage for a lot of people. We have got nicely done, Christie, as well, says he's in. Yeah, very good run from that man to get his match underway. And we have also got there, do you know the lyrics? If you do, can you sing the lyrics? And if you don't, it's fine. I don't actually really know probably any other lyrics other than the sentence that you gave me, but now they are going off the back. And the Blues, the front line has gone down. So Kirioane picks it up with one hand. And he is trying to find his way through. Kirioane 5 metres out at the moment for the Blues. But it was Gamble who was able to make the tackle. Now it's going to be Cowley Tuioji round the side. Kirioane lost his boot a little bit there. He's trying to put it back on. They've got another advantage here, the Blues. Kirioane, he doesn't even have the boot on. Otiri Black goes into the hands of TJ Faiani, slips over there, though, unfortunately for him. And they have still got the advantage here, the Blues, so they can keep on driving. Kirioane, he has got that boot back on, and he might be getting this ball very soon. Tom Robinson running out at the line. Good tackle there from Jack Wedden, though, to make the tackle on him. Now it is Otiri Black, goes wide into the hands now of Bryce M, who is stepping around. He's going to make it. Yes, he is. And Bryce M scores the opening try of the match for the Blues. Took them 8 minutes, but they are well and truly, they are well and truly pouring it on early. I'm getting excited about this at the moment. That is for sure. The Waratahs are paying 21 or 31, can't remember. I believe it is 21, which is a huge number in terms of the underdogs. The largest underdog is Super Rugby Trans-Tasman so far. Bryce Hem in the corner says, no, you are ahead of me, mate. At the moment, I only just got to see it as well. Otiri Black fired the wide ball, and then Bryce Hem just stepping around over the top of Gordon, who wasn't going to be able to stop him from there. And the Blues get the opening try of the match. And we have also got there, get back to the Chiefs, mate, as well, says Smithy Toilet. What team are you going for, says Carlos? I'm pretty impartial when it comes to these two sides in terms of the fact that I don't really have a favourite New Zealand side, but I do support them all. And I also enjoy watching the Australian sides playing as well. This fella with his takes, did you say the Reds will win by 9 against the Landers as well? In the chat, Blues by 11 then, says Noah for his prediction. Someone get Sir John Kerwin on the phone right now. There's Scrum Lass. And now it is going to be Otiri Black from 42 metres out here. 1 from 1 at this stage. And I will ask the question, how many of you guys knew that it was going to be an early game today? Because I feel like a lot of people, they know about the Chiefs versus Brumbies at 7:05. They know about, Otiri Black not quite getting that one, gone away to the left a little bit. Yeah, and then everyone knew about the Reds versus Crusaders. But I don't think too many people knew that it was going to be a game earlier on, since last week's game was after the 9:45 one. We have what's got there. He would have good mental health right now as well, says Gary Milner. And we have also got and David Campisi, says Smithy Toilet. I was going to predict Bryce Hem, but decided to go AJ Lamb. Yeah, I think it was one of those wingers who you could say had a very good chance early on in this match to be able to score. Like the pace of the Blues backline and the strength of their forwards they've got a good mix going at the moment, and it could lead them all the way to the final. But Finley Christie looking for that ball, trying to get rid of Kelly Tuioti's foot so that he can get a clean kick at it. He has kicked it high, went and tried to charge it down, and he is on the field a little bit earlier than he would have been expecting. Oh, it's a great take there from Bryce Heeman. He has had a very good start to this match. Now it's going to be Teddy Black, goes out to Akira Ioane, passes it now to Zahn Sullivan, sees a bit of space in behind, and he has been able to find touch inside the 22, inside the 10 metres almost. What a kick that is from Zahn Sullivan. He is a cool, calm, collected cucumber under pressure. That is for sure. That was a weird sentence. But I've also got in the chat as well, Crusaders will win over the Reds. Do you think tonight it's going to be a good game? That one, the main event of the night. I'm actually going to have a guest for that live stream as well. It is going to be Isaac, one of the other Kiwi lads. We are both going to be watching that one. So it is going to be very exciting in that regard. And the last time we watched a match together, it was the final between the Crusaders and the Chiefs. So it is pretty cool that we will have another one. That is going to be now the ball for the Waratahs. It's going to be Angus Bell hitting the ball up. And he is a very strong ball runner. Now it's going to be Jake Gordon with the kick downfield. Going close to the touchline, taken nicely by AJ Lamb. Maybe foot on the line almost, but not quite. Now it's going to be Zahn Sullivan. He's seen a bit more space as well. And he is just deciding that he's just going to keep on kicking it into touch. 15 metres out from the line. Will Harrison can't do anything about it there because of the fact that Zahn Sullivan, he seems to be putting the perfect weight on those kicks, making it very awkward. Crusaders 82 to the 0 of the Reds as well. So that could be an interesting matchup. We have got more cake also in the chat saying, I have a game tomorrow versus South Magpies. So hopefully you will be able to get the win there, mate. But now straight away, Parecki is under pressure for this line-out throw. Needs to make sure that it is good. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, the Waratahs actually have 100%. It's either 100% line-out or 100% scrum feed record. It's 100% line-out. So they will be hoping to keep that throughout this match as well. Can't wait to see Vunivalu take flight again tonight. Yeah, that's going to be exciting because he is a very dangerous man when it comes to jumping for the ball. And he's going to be up against Sever Reese, I believe, if I'm not wrong. I might have that round the wrong way. Yeah, I do. It is going to be him versus Lester Fainaanuku, which is going to be a very good battle. That one is kicked downfield from Will Harrison. A little bit misread there from Bryce Heeman. Now he is under a bit of pressure, 40 metres out from his own line. Goes across infield to Zahn Sullivan, trying to run it up, but he has been tackled, and they have now got the advantage. Harry Johnson-Holmes a little bit offside there. Teddy Black with another cross kick there. Is it going to be taken almost by TJ Faiani, but not quite able to keep that ball in, and it is going to be the penalty to the Blues for offside. And by the looks of it, it is going to be from maybe about 30 metres out. So do they take on the 3 again here, or now that they have one try on the board, do they keep on pouring it on, try and get a lot more points as well? We have got there 32-15 for the Crusaders, says Smithy Toilet, and also good man Noah Rogers for that score prediction of 82-0 and 40-40 to the Reds. That would be a very entertaining matchup if it went down to the wire like that. That is for sure. But now they have already had their warning now. I believe Jake Gordon, the captain, is just getting told you can't be giving away too many more penalties or else we will be sending someone to the bin. We saw a yellow card in both matches yesterday. The first match between the the Hurricanes and the Rebels, and also in the next match, and that was between the, I keep on forgetting, the Highlanders and also the Western Force. Take the points, says Gary Miller as well. They have kicked for the corner here, and it is going to be Kurt Eklund now who is going to be throwing this ball in for the line-out. So they have once again decided, right, we've got the points on the board now. We've got 8 points as our lead. We want to make it 15, and that is what they are going for here. Kurt Eklund off the back of this line-out could be very dangerous in this situation. Who are they going to? That's the question. They've decided to go to the front to Josh Goodhue. Little bit of an unfortunate situation for them there, but now they're slipping over as well, the Waratahs, but they have now got the ball. It's a little offload into the hands of Donaldson, who is driving forward. So they did make a mistake there, the Blues, unfortunately for them, and now Jake Gordon is going to be kicking this one downfield, I believe. Yes, he is. Oh, Akira Ioane almost able to chase it down, but not quite, and that one has found touch from Jake Gordon, and that is a good clearing kick. Now they are going to be 40 metres out from their own line there, the Waratahs, but it is going to be the Blues line out. Blues all the way to the final. It's Akira's redemption time as well, says Linton. Yeah, that's the thing. He had a great Tri-Nations for the little bit of a game that he did get to play originally, because he did have to come off the field for the red card of Tuanga Fasi originally. Tell you what, this is going to be a backline and a half from the Blues here. Akira Ioane touching that ball. Oh, and it's a penalty now to the Waratahs for not releasing, and that was, I believe, Charlie Gamble, who was able to win that one. I think, yes, it was Charlie Gamble, so they have won the penalty now, the Waratahs as well. Reece Wells or Sam Walker, who you fellas taken as well. Oh, I don't actually know who either of them is, I'll be honest. Unfortunately, we're getting Isaac Luke. It will show us how to do a pukana as well. And we have also got in there, have you heard of the YouTubers called Stoke Twins? I haven't actually. What type of videos do they post on their channel? And we have also got seagull noises in, because I tell you what, at this stage with how fast-paced this game is, it is quite a struggle to keep up with the chat and also the game at the same time. I will try my best though. What's up, Kiwi lads? Watching the Phoenix on Prime TV live. And you on my phone, let's go Auckland Blues, says Machu as well. And I believe they are winning 1-0, the Phoenix. Oh, that is nicely done there from the Blues. So that gets rid of the 100%. Oh, tell you what, Jack Whedon's knocked on his bottom. Oh, that's a ball and a half. And it's going to be Blake Gibson running forward. And Blake Gibson, he's going to go down only a few metres out from the line. My commentary well and truly got ruined there. But now it is going to be wrestled to the ground. And I think it is going to be back in the hands of the Waratahs. Yes, it is an advantage for a knock on. Angus Bell now is tackled. Oh, Kiriwani ended up tackling a man without the ball, unfortunately. And now there's a bit of a wrestle going on with, it was AJ Lamb. But yeah, by the looks of it, Jack Whedon went down pretty badly, which is why I think it was the situation, that maybe he is going to be off the field as well. They've already lost Max Douglas, who was on the field originally, but now Jack Whedon might be going off as well. But now they might be checking something for Akira Ioane here for a bit of the late shot. But Jack Whedon off for an HIA. Who are they going to bring on now? They don't really have too many other people there, unfortunately. And we have got there, Richie Moanga takes over the big game, and big game, sorry, Reds as well, says Gary Milner. And Sam Walker is who you are picking as well. That is going to be in the hands of, wait, that is Jack Maddox. What are they doing with their, they've had a little bit of a reshuffle. Maybe Alex Newsom is missing in this one, and it is going to be Will Harrison instead. But Akira Ioane, unfortunately, Jack Whedon ended up getting the elbow to the face, and that is why he is going to be off the field. He was staying down, and then from there, it was almost Blake Gibson, but he ended up falling down in the end, unfortunately for him. And then from there, it was, in the end, a penalty to the Waratahs. And we have got, from the way Welsh played last night, I go Welsh as well. And we have got, after this live stream, you should check their channel. It's called Stoke Twins. I will have a check straight after this one. Although, actually, it will have to be after about 3 more. Now it's going to be Jack Dempsey who is coming on the field now. And that is because of the injury. Oh, and tell you what, they've taken that one quickly now. I'm writing down stuff while they are still going now. It's going to be in the hands of Parecki. Into the hands of Lockie Swinton now. They've got the advantage here, the Waratahs as well, trying to pour on some pressure. Ben Donaldson into the hands now. Short ball, lovely ball. And now they are linking up very nicely. It's going to be the number 13, whose name I've forgotten. It is Baresi, of course. And he was having a very good run just outside of the 22. Stolen, though, by the Blues. And the advantage was over for them now. It's going to be Finley Christie. Goes back to TJ Faiani. Ball charged down. No one knew where it was. Now the Blues are going to have this ball only 5 metres out from their line. Josh Goodhue claiming that one. And now it is going to be the situation of Finley Christie going back into the hands of Tom Robertson, just trying to create a bit more of an angle for Teddy Black with the clearing kick, unless Finley Christie goes himself. Oh, but it's a counter ruck, so they have to go back now to Zahn Sullivan, almost charged down again by the Waratahs, but that one has gone into touch just outside of the 22 as well. So at this stage, Will Harrison is on the field for, I believe the original change is Alex Newsom, and then Maddox is going to be at number 14 for this match. I believe I'm not wrong, but that was a great run from Perezi there, linking up nicely with Fogarty as well. But then from there, just stolen in the breakdown by, I believe it was AJ Lamb who was able to do it. Or maybe it was Zahn Sullivan, which is even more impressive with the fact he is playing fullback, but he is playing very well at number 15 so far. Okay, mate, check it out tomorrow as well, says Carlos. Walsh has a high ceiling. Already injected himself. Jeez. Oh, tell you what, they've gone to the front there. Jake Gordon inside ball. And now the Waratahs have got this ball only 10 metres out. It's going to be Jake Gordon into the hands of now. It is going to be Jack Dempsey already on the field because of the 2 injuries for the Waratahs so far. Now it's going to be Ben Donaldson. Good ball to Angus Bell. That man drives very hard at the line now. It's going to be 15 out. Gordon going to the left-hand side. It's a little offload now. It's going to be close. Is he going to be able to get over the line there? No, he's only a couple metres short. Jake Gordon fires it wide. It's bouncing awkwardly. And Bryce Emma's got that one in hand. Inside ball into the hands of Rico Ioane. He is quick. He has been able to offload it to Bryce Em. This is great stuff from the Blues now. On the 22, there is no one around. Finley Christie has been able to get there. Then it's going to be Rico Ioane. Goes back to AJ Lamb. Now they're trying to fire it wide. It's going to be TJ Faiani. Little kick him behind. Not the right choice there, unfortunately. And it goes into touch now. And TJ Faiani, he decided to go for it, but I feel like you had to just fire that right wide into the hands of Teddy Black. maybe he would have been able to score it, but that was a very good breakaway. The Blues getting that one off the interception. Unfortunately, bouncing awkwardly for James Turner. Then from there, him went to Rieko Ioane, lured in 3 players, went back to him, who was still going on the 22 with the Blues. And then from there, it was the wide ball. TJ Faiani went for the cross kick. And then it ended up in the situation of, I believe it actually went dead in goal. So it is a 22 dropout for the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman competition. Of course, because there are a few new rules. We haven't got the Captain's Challenge. This one is just the normal All Angus bell down as well. They can't lose another one at this stage. Surely that would be the third of this match in the first 20 minutes. We've also got, please stay hydrated. We worry about you and we want to be comfortable for your commentary as well, says Scrum Lass. I always end up hydrating in between live streams is normally my way to go. I normally have a drink after the end of this live stream and then before I start the post-match review, because we will be doing 3 of those today, I believe, if I'm not wrong. I just heard someone in the B's got serious injuries, says more cake, so that is no good. Maybe a little bit similar to this Waratah side. At this stage, they have lost Wetton Douglas, and now they are almost looking like they will lose an Angus Bell, but he is probably going to stay out there for now. But they are showing Zahn Sullivan. He has had a very busy role in the first 20 minutes of this match, but it's been very strong from that man. The kicking game has been impressive, and we have got Drew from Gary Milner as well. Didn't turn up for this. Didn't turn up for us in the World Cup. Need to sustain that consistency at international level. Now it is going to be Ben Donaldson who is going to be doing the 22 dropout at this stage for the Waratahs, kicking it downfield, trying to get as many meters as he can. And it is going to be in the hands of Zahn Sullivan. He is going to be firing this one high. And he didn't really look like he put a lot of effort into that, but it has gone extremely high. It's going to almost be taken, but it's going to be a knock-on advantage now to the Waratahs. Going across now, Will Harrison goes to Ben Donaldson, sees a bit of space in behind, but it has been taken nicely by Oteri Black, who is kicking it straight back, looking for some space, and it's out on the full. So because of it now, it is going to be going right back to where he kicked that one from, and that's going to be inside of the half of the Blues. Oteri Black apologising to his teammates there. Whereas Artie Savia, says Henry Samuel, he is still injured. He ended up getting injured in, I think it was about round 4 of the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition, and he was going to be out for, I think it was a season-ending one. So I think he is going to be missing most of Trans-Tasman, if not all of it. He should be back for internationals, I believe, in July, if I'm not wrong. Up the Blues, says Johan as well. Hi, guys, I'm back, says Liam. Welcome back to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bareki now throwing it in. Oh, it's been hit down there by Josh Goodhue. Now it's going to be Jake Gordon selling the dummy. He's ended up in an awkward position, and they have got the advantage here for the knock-on. So now it is going to be the scrum feed of the Waratahs. And like I mentioned, 903 kgs versus 922 kgs in this one. 2 very strong, very large forward backs. And it will be interesting to see who ends up taking the backward step there. If I'm not cheering for the Blues, I'm playing Rugby Nations 19 as well, said Carlos. And we have got, which part did he injure? I think it was actually, I feel like I should know. I think it was something to do, was it no, pectoral was Sam Cane. I think Artie Savia might have been a leg injury, actually, because he was limping big time during that match that he did get injured in. But after that, he still managed to turn over about three times, I think it was, or something along those lines. But they are shown in the background of Tana Umaya. It is Dalton Papali. He will be very keen to get back out there, and he will be getting a good second half. And we have got, I was dirt biking, says Liam. So, yeah, now you've got 3 games of rugby all in a row on Saturday night. Doesn't get much better than that. We're still at Saturday afternoon as well. It's 5 p.m. After this match, it is going to be the Chiefs versus the Brumbies. And then the match after that is going to be the matchup between the Reds and the Crusaders. Champion versus champion. Going to be a very exciting one, that's for sure. I think Richie just had World Cup nerves. Bowden Barrett got a yellow card and a slew of penalties the first time he played a test match in front of his family and his home crowd, or in his hometown, if I remember correctly as well. I think it is actually, yeah, that is true, I believe. That's one of those things. There aren't actually that many. When you think about red cards, I know that there's a very small list. And Sonny Bill Williams, I think he is in the yellow card list. Has he got a red card before Sonny Bill Williams for the All Blacks? I know Ofa Toanga Fasi, the man who just put his finger back into place himself. That is interesting. He just pretty much tried to pop it back in, which I don't know whether that's how it works. Abdul Malik has said, welcome back, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do appreciate you being here for this match between the Blues and the Waratahs. We've just got a little stoppage at the moment for Ofa Toanga Fasi putting his finger back into place at this stage. And we have got, I also had a game of rugby today and I'm under 11s and we won 70-25. Did you score any tries, Liam? Do let me know. At the moment, the Waratahs, they are going to have the scrum feed. Possession at the moment has been 71% to the Blues, 56% territory, and also 2 minutes 30 to the 52 seconds for them being in the opposition 22. We have also got doesn't have the freedom like he does with the Crusaders as well, says Gary Miller. Sorry, I think I've been saying Milner possibly, if I have said it, but Miller. And yeah, it's going to be interesting in the match against the Reds, because like you guys mentioned a little bit earlier on, normally it's in the bigger matches of Super Rugby that he does have very impressive performances. And another man that I'm looking forward to seeing, James O'Connor in the other number 10 jersey. He had a little bit of a rough game up against the Highlanders, so it will be exciting to see whether or not him and Mwanga can be going at it at first five. Then you got some good battles out on the wing, and also at fullback, we got Will Jordan back for the Crusaders, and the Queensland Reds will have Bryce Hegarty and Hunter Paisami back in the midfield as well. Looking through the list, I just absolutely love looking at these lineups and waiting for these matches to take place. I almost scored, but it was slippery, and I dropped 5 meters from the line, so you're very close. I'm sure you will be able to get that next time. Now it's going to be Jack Dempsey goes to Jake Gordon now. Short ball, but it's gone into the hands of Parecki. He is down as well, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Yes, he is. And that's going to be another sub possibly for the Waratahs, but the Blues have got this ball at the moment. Kirioani has got it, and now they are going back because of the fact that there was a knock on. And I believe that is Parecki, who is now down. No, it's number 12, which in this one would be Lalakai Fokiti. And now he will probably be coming off the field as well. That would be about the 4th injury for the Waratahs. He's not looking flash at all. The fact that he can't really lift his head, he is going to be going off for that HIA. Jake Gordon in the end went to him. And then from there was a low tackle from Oteri Black and perhaps a swinging arm a little bit from Finlay Christie, if you see it from the other angle. But yeah, unfortunately, he is going to be down, and the Waratahs coach is going, what is going on, boys? We've lost 3 of yous already. And he is going to have to go off the field. He's not looking flash at all. So more than likely, it would be maybe Jack Grant. No, Jack Grant is the first 5, I think. Artie hurt his knee, says Linton. I know it was something to do with the leg, but I couldn't quite remember what it was. I really appreciate catching up with your commentary as well, says Abdul Malik. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. But now it is going to be, unfortunately, Foketi is going to be coming off the field. Who is that who is making his way on at this stage? They've already had a change on the bench. It is going to be the man in the number. He wasn't even playing. He is going to be Mark Noah Kwanitawasi, who is going to be making his way onto the field. That is a long name to write down, so I might have to try and shorten it. Noah Kwanitawasi, hard one to spell. That is for sure. We have also got in there a slow start from the Blues. Raging Flame Bulls, you play for the under-11s as well, said Matthew. And we have also got there on the wing, says Henry Samuel, for where he was playing, I believe. Oh no, I'm an under-15. There are some big people. I am like Wes Houston as well. So perhaps that would be a very good opportunity out on that wing, because Wes Houston was able to do decently in the match yesterday up against the Rebels. And you have got read my chat, please, in my COV video in the description. I say, Hamish, thanks for being an amazing YouTuber, a great friend to me and the viewers in the live stream as well. And yeah, I mean, I just try and do my best in terms of remembering what you guys say, because at the end of the day, these live streams aren't the same without you guys in the chat. Like, I would be just talking to myself, and then in that case, it would kind of be maybe similar to radio commentary, but with you guys all here as well, just makes it so much more fun. We have also got in there, it's like an identity crisis, and we have got fullback from Henry Samuel, and it was also, I saw a message earlier on up the TARS from Isaac. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Going for the Waratahs in this one. And at the stage, they are only 8 points behind, although that is now a penalty to the Blues for the front rows collapsing. So because of it, yeah, they are saying Maddox is now at fullback. So it is going to be Maddox goes to fullback. Harrison maybe moves to the midfield for Foketi. And then it will be Noah Kwanitawasi who will be out on that right wing. Tell you what, this back line, I'm going to have to see it at halftime to try and work out exactly who is where, because there are a lot of changes for the Waratahs so far. That is for sure. Different coach, different system, can't freewheel like Razor lets him as well, says Gary Miller. And we have got Birdie in the chat. As said, afternoon, mate. It's 7:02 a.m. in South Africa on Saturday morning as well. Going for the Blues by 7, says Birdie as well. And I feel like that is probably almost one of the closest scores that we have seen, Birdie, because a lot of people are saying the Blues are going to win this match by 30 points. So we will have to wait and see. Hey, mate, from Scrum Leicester, Birdie as well. But now it is going to be Eklund with the line out throw just inside of the 22 of the Waratahs. Who are they going to be going to? It looks like they are going to be lifting at the back. It's almost stolen, but well taken there by Tom Robinson. Dropped there from Akira Ioane, though. A real mistake from that man. And because of it now, he was straight over the ball. But it is now going to be the advantage to the Waratahs. Going to be kicked back to Ben Donaldson. Pass back to Ben Donaldson. Now it is in the hands of Bryce Hem. He's a dangerous man with ball in hand on the halfway line. now is going to be Zahn Sullivan, fires the wide ball. It is in the hands of TJ Faiani trying to break through and find a gap. A good step from him, 40 metres out now are the Blues. Now it's going to be Josh Goodhue. Oh, he's hit hard in the tackle by, I believe that one would have been, who is that? It is going to be number 4 there. It's going to be another penalty, and it is taken quickly, kicked straight into the ref. Now it's going to be backwards, back into the hands of the Waratahs. And this game is a fast-paced one. Finley Christie ripping it away. I will read the chat in a very short moment as well. Now it's going to be Kuekling, goes out to Akira Ioane, who is trying to find a bit of a gap, but good low tackle on him by Angus Bell. They are just inside of the half of the Waratahs now. Now it's fired back to Teddy Black, who is going to be kicking this one in behind. And he has found quite a bit of space there. Going to be bouncing for Nawakwanita Wasi. And he is going to be kicking this one into touch by the looks of it. No, he's not. It's very close to the touchline. This game's still going. It's passed back on the inside from Zahn Sullivan. Goes to Teddy Black. Now it's going to be him who has tried to do it. It's going to be bouncing back up for him, though. And Bryce Emmy's got a man on the outside. He's not going to need him, Bryce Emma, is he? He's going to go himself. Goes to Tom Robinson. And he's going to score the try for the Blues. And that was once again class from Bryce Heem. He hasn't been doing too badly in that match. This is for sure. Boom as well, says Nov Mama. Was indeed Tom Robinson picked red out on the wing, able to score the try in the 27th minute. And it was Bryce Heem, ended up charging it down, was one of the players for the Waratahs. But then from there, Bryce Heem just stepping all over the place. The number 11, which is James Turner for this one, had no show. Went on the outside, unselfishly to Tom Robinson. Second try of the match now for the Blues as well. We have got a whole heap of people in the chat. I do appreciate you all being here for this one. And we have Waratahs as well, says Isaac. No. And we have got should fix his finger like John Hopewani used to, as well, says Machu. And we have also got Need Razor to be the AB's coach. And also in the chat, there is a whole heap of chat at the moment. Chill Fam as well, says how's it as well. And we have also got in the chat, it's been 30 minutes for the live stream, but it is the 26th minute in the game. And last night at the Hurricanes game, my dad said it was like watching 2016 all over again, says Henry Samuel. And yeah, at this stage, Teddy Black is going to be kicking this one. Has got it over, so now the score is going to be 15 to the Blues, 0 to the Waratahs. A good start for the Blues in this match. Jack Whedon is back on the field, so that means maybe Jack Dempsey is going to be off the field. And something I noticed when looking through all of the benches was it's quite interesting. I think 3 or 4 teams all had 3 men with the same name on their benches. And I am going to be looking through. It was the matches. Like in this one, they've got 3 Jacks on their bench for the Waratahs, or at least they did up until they had a few injuries, I think, before the match perhaps. And then in the match yesterday for the Highlanders, they had 3 Joshes. I think one of the other teams had 3 of the same name as well, but now they are going for the rolling maul here, the Blues, trying to make a few extra meters, currently 35 out from their own line. Ofa Tuanga Fasi has the ball in hand, and now he has offloaded it to Cowley. Tuioti runs hard at Gordon, and also Jack Whedon is pop free, and it's a little knock on. So now it is going to be the scrum feed of the Waratahs once again, 29 minutes into this match. And at the moment, it is 15-0 to the Blues. So a little bit of a slow start for them. But then from here, I feel they are really going to be possibly ramping it up. Waratahs are now a $31 to win. And I know at the start of the match, they were 21, which seems huge. But now 31, I feel like that is probably too risky. Unless, of course, we see a massive comeback. And then there would be some people laughing all the way to the bank in that regard. But at this stage, yeah, the fact that they were $21 for just being able to win this match before the match had taken place, it did seem like it was going to be a mountain for them to climb, because I think, if I'm not wrong, they've never won at Eden Park either, which does make it even that much more difficult. We have also got in there, we have got Bumfa from Isaac and Houseu from Scrumless, and also Razor starts breakdancing in front of the haka as well. That would be a sight to see, which would be very interesting. Of course, he'll be hoping that he can breakdance for the final of this one if the Crusaders can make it. Now it's going to be Gordon, goes to Donaldson now. Little step on the inside there from Will Harrison. Good step from that man, but straight over the ball almost with the Blues. Now it is going to be in the hands of Lockie Swinton, I believe it was. He had some tape on his head earlier on. I tell you what, they're making a lot of changes. The Waratahs, it does make it very hard to keep up. Now it's going to be a good run there from Angus Bell. He's going to go all the way. No one's going to stop him. And Angus Bell scores the try again for the Waratahs. Angus Bell, he is future Wallabies international quality, that man. He's young as well. And so far in Super Rugby Trans-Tasman, he scored 2 tries. He scored 1 in the last match, and he just scored 1 just then for the Waratahs. But it was Harry Johnson-Holmes who was tackled originally. Like, the 2 props for the Waratahs have been in form. Angus Bell gets that ball, and you're not stopping him from there. Finley Christie tried, got the little ankle tap, but it wasn't going to be enough to stop that big man, Angus Bell. He has got pace for days. He kind of has the build of a flanker, but he plays prop. And yeah, Finley Christie not going to be able to stop him from that distance. Debbie, let's go as well. Angus Bell, best loose head in Aussie as well, says Marco Vunipola, and he does make it very hard to argue when he has runs like that from the number 1 jersey. But now we have got in there let's go the Blues as well, says Denise. And yeah, at the moment the Waratahs just that little bit back into this match at this stage, 15 to the Blues and 7 to the Waratahs. First try of the match for them, and it was Angus Bell who was able to score it. I'm getting hyped for this match now. We've still got 2 more later on tonight. Marco Polo Bears in the house of us up as well, says Machu as well. Something good. I'm jealous AF as well, says Scrum Lass as well for, hey mate, guess what's being delivered to my house in about 15 minutes? Or being delivered. Oh, I feel like I want food now. But we have also got there, damn, I'm late, says Marco Vunipola a little bit earlier on. But yeah, you are here for the second half, and that is going to be when this game really ramps up. The first half already having 3 tries so far. It's going to be taken nicely by Mark Noah Kwanita-Wasi. I love saying that name now that I can almost pronounce it. Oh, a little bit of a tumble there for Terry Black falling over. Now he is just outside of the 22. Does kick it downfield there. Returning fire going back into the hands now of it is Jack Maddox in the number 14 jersey. But yeah, Marco Vunipola, there have been a lot of changes and already 3, I believe, injuries for the Waratahs, although one of them have made their way back out onto the field. He goes into the hands of Zahn Sullivan, and he is going to be kicking for touch, and it is a good kick downfield, bouncing into touch. What a kick that is from Zahn Sullivan. He has made about 50 metres with that kick, and now it is going to be 25 out from the Waratahs line that they are going to have this line out throw. A lot of pressure on Parecki now. Also, we have also got Nothing Much Mate put on a beautiful wooden kitchen bench top and painting the ceiling. Pretty boring as. So you did get the kitchen. Is the kitchen finished, or other than painting, what else is there to be done? We have also got in there more like words in the chat, more words in the chat as well. Yeah, there's quite a few people in the chat at this stage. Do appreciate you all being here. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be doing the other 2 Super Rugby Trans-Tasman games that are happening later on today as well. That one has been kicked downfield by Ben Donaldson. AJ Lamb takes it now. It's going to be Zahn Sullivan into the hands now of Bryce Heem once again, going to Rieko Ioane, running hard at it was in the end. Parecki who was able to make the tackle. Sorry, Parisi who made the tackle. Oh, interception from Jake Gordon. What timing that was. And tell you what, the $31, that's going to change now because the Waratahs are going to only be 1 point behind. That was timing and a half from Jake Gordon, and he just scored the try for the Waratahs. And all of a sudden, 2 tries in 3 minutes for the Waratahs. Angus Bell scoring the first, Jake Gordon scoring the second. They are right back in this match. Hello, let's go Waratahs, says Strength Bound. And look at that pace. And he was able to just perfectly time it to be able to run straight through Jake Gordon. 100-metre sprint almost. Getting the start that he got, he would have been gone. And he was gone, and he was able to score it. Finley Christie didn't even see him. That's how quick Jake Gordon was on that ball. Yeah, let's go. Says Strength Bound as well. Oh, yeah, how's the remodelling the kitchen going? As well as that Scrum Let's Game on here. Says 30, it is indeed. And yeah, I am interested. I know that you mentioned earlier on, Novmum, if you are still in the chat, you said they were paying $31 to win this match. I am curious, what is it going to be now? Possibly, if you have got the chance, if you are still here. We have got a good man time to relax. Let's hope it's a clean sweep for the New Zealand teams again as well. And we have also got in there, I still need to put the sink in, oven plus stove, painting the tile floor and walls. So yeah, I have tons to do as well. See Marco Vunipola Bear. Oh, well, that will be fun though. I'm sure you would enjoy putting it together. $10 for them to win now, says Novmum. Crazy how quickly it can change. And anyone who locked it in for $31, they might be getting a little bit excited here. That one is going to be taken there. It was by Hugh Sinclair. And I think they were mentioning that someone was off, but I didn't actually hear who they said. But now it is going to be kicked by Jake Gordon. No, first he is going to give it to Johnson Holmes, who is going to make a couple meters. He was able to get a whole heap of points on the board. 2 tries for that man last week. Now it has been kicked high from Jake Gordon. It is going to be Noah Kwanita-Wasi chasing this one hard, but not quite able to take it. Ended up kind of taking the man out in the air, but now it's going to be in the hands of AJ Lamb, tackled there by Parecki, getting driven backwards. In the hands of Finley Christie. Now it's going to be Akira Ioane. He runs hard at the line. Teddy Black is down with a knee injury by the looks of it. And they are going to be going for the penalty to the Blues. But Teddy Black does not look flash at all. And also, Josh Kuchu, oh no, he's getting up. That is all right, but Teddy Black, they have got cover for him in Harry Plummer, but they do not want injuries. We had a lot of injuries throughout this one. Might be an upset, says Tiger Hall. And yeah, it would be a very impressive one if they were able to pull this one off. That is for sure. Did you know that I play rugby for Burnside Rugby? And Burnside are the biggest club in the world player-wise, says Liam. I did not know that. So that is a very fun fact. Indeed, without George, did you swear? Says Henry Samuel. I don't really swear that much in videos, I don't think. George is a bit of a influence in that regard on the Kiwi Lads gaming channel. And it's sure might be an upset from Doyle. I think I read that one, but yeah, could certainly be. We have got in there. I got Faf de Klerk on speed dial. He knows that I don't know he works part-time, or he thinks I don't know that he works part-time at Roman's Pizza when he isn't playing football. And they are asking the question, it's an awkward fall for Terry Black, whether or not Noah Quinita-Wasi. He kind of ends up looking like he was going to jump, but he was a mile late. So unfortunately, maybe they'll end up getting the penalty for that. So Terry Black jumps up, and then Noah Quinita-Wasi kind of tried to go in the air as well. And it was an awkward fall for Terry Black. Potential foul play. They are looking at game on, says Nov Mum, it is indeed. And it's going to be an exciting one. And are they saying yellow card? Who did they say just failed the HIA? They said Fogarty maybe just failed the HIA. I feel like I'm kind of listening, but I'm not listening at the same time. It was the commentator says, Liam, it is, I believe, I think it's Grant Nisbet, is it? Maybe? Okay, it is going to be the penalty for getting taken out in the air for Terry Black. I thought for a second they were going to go for the yellow card there, but Noah Quinita-Wasi getting very unlucky there in terms of the fact that he didn't decide to jump for the ball. So that is the risk. Keep up the good work, bro. Blues to grind them down late as well, says Stephen Davis. Yeah, that's the thing. It was a close game in the match between the Blues and the Rebels up until the Blues just poured it on. So I feel like maybe that could be the case as well. How many tries did they score in the second half of the Blues in that last match? I feel like it was about 5, if I'm not wrong. Maybe a couple less, but it was quite a few indeed. We have also got there. Well, it sounds like it's coming along nicely, mate. And Faf de Klerk is my wife's man crush. His golden locks flowing hypnotizer, as well, says Marco Vanapolavia. Eklund now with this line out throw inside of the 22, and the Blues now are going to start driving. Eklund wants that ball at the back of the rolling ball. It's going quick at the moment. The Waratahs are going to have to do something big because at the moment, 10 metres out the Blues, they are not going to be stopping from here, surely. Eklund is going to be held up busy. I think they're going to go on the inside. Kurt Eklund getting close to the line. He's only a metre short, though. And now it is going to be a Kiriwani looking like he is going to be lining it up. He goes over the top, but he wasn't quite able to get to the line. The Blues only a metre short at this stage. Goes into the hands of Waratahs Fussy. He's close to the line. And the ref is looking for the ball. I think it is going to be a checking one for Waratahs Fussy, whether or not he was able to get that one down. Come on, Blues, and who's got the ball at the moment? The Blues almost able to score there. Maybe they were. By the looks of it, they're just waiting to see for the TMO whether or not Waratahs Fussy was able to get that one down. It's a little bit of a stalemate at the moment. Waratahs Fussy didn't want to stop putting the ball where it was, and the Waratahs player was trying to show that he had the ball like on top of his hand. So they are just checking for the grounding, I believe. On-field decision is short at this stage as well. We have got in there Marco Vanapolavia with the laughing face, and also has said Henry Samuel, and we have got in there when the Springboks play the British and Irish Lions. The British and Irish Lions are just going to carry Faf de Klerk onto the field instead of that stuff line. Faf's main is better as well. But at this stage, they are going to be checking for this one. Yeah, it's got a good head of hair, Faf de Klerk, that is for sure. I feel like it is a lot flashier than ours. But now they are checking. I think he was short off Waratahs Fussy. Then maybe momentum took him to the line. It's going to be very close. I think they're going to need a side-on camera angle. But I don't know whether or not they're going to be able to find one because of how many men were in the way there. Off Waratahs Fussy there. We can see there it is short. Then he goes forward a little bit. There is a player's arm in the way for the Waratahs, though. So they are saying that it is grounded. So it is whether or not it is going to be on the line or whether he did inch it forward at the last minute, but they are checking the grounding at the moment. Is it going to be the third try for the Blues? That's the question. Well, this game changed real quick. The Waratahs caught up to the Blues within 5 minutes. They were doing very well as well. Shane McDermott has been told it is a no try. So because of it, it may be hard to overrule it, is what they are saying at the moment. Waratahs Fussy, he got very close to the line. It's just a case of whether or not that ball is down. And every time it gets close, unfortunately, my live stream keeps on freezing of the game on Sky Go. So I keep on getting kind of it a little bit blurrier, which does make it even harder to try and work out. I think it's going to be short because of the fact that they haven't been able to find any conclusive evidence. So it will be a scrum 5 metres out now for the Waratahs. Sorry, for the Blues. No try, unfortunately, for Waratahs Fussy. And it means now it is going to be the scrum for the Blues, 5 metres out from the line. We have got in there, I think the Waratahs might win. And we have got, where is Cameron Smith? Or where is a Cameron Smith rubber when you need one? As well, says Gary Miller. Oh, they're kicking for the corner. because of the fact that that rolling maul, it was working very nicely for them a little bit earlier on in the match. In fact, it was in that play as well that they were almost able to get over. I am just going to quickly open and close my Sky Go browser as well. Oh, no. I opened and closed it, and Kurt Eklund has scored the try. I must have been a little bit behind live. It wasn't playing nicely, and it's still not playing nicely. It is punishing me here big time. In the end, they went to Akira Ioane at the back of the rolling maul, and then from there, they weren't going to be able to stop Kurt Eklund. My stream is freezing every few seconds at the moment. I'm not sure why, but then from there, Eklund round the side, too quick, too strong, round the side of the rolling maul, and Kurt Eklund was able to score it in the 37th. But yeah, at the moment, it seems to be like it's going to play up a little bit, and hopefully it does come right very soon. But we have Osgood score. It's getting a little too close now. As well, Seth Scrumlass and Harry Plummer is in the reserves. He is indeed. And we have Osgood Cam Smith equals Leeds version of Richie McCaw from Marco Vanapola. But now it is going to be Oteri Black who is going to be kicking this one. The Blues fans at Eden Park will be getting pretty excited about that one. And I thought that at the first glance, there were quite a few people in the stands, but there are quite a few empty seats as well. I thought this one would almost be a sellout, but perhaps the Blues versus the likes of the Reds might be the big game. But that one is a good kick from Oteri Black. And now the score is going to be 22 to the Blues and 14 to the Waratahs. A great pause from a swear word as well, says Nay Smith. Yeah, I feel like I didn't, if I was going to say it, I probably wasn't meant to, but it was just the fact that I couldn't quite get the words out in a hurry. Whoever's got come on Blues, says Abdul Malik Hassan. And at this stage, 3 tries so far. But because of the fact that the Waratahs have been able to score 2, is the fact that maybe you're in that situation of the Blues will have to keep on pouring on the pressure here. But it is going to be Ben Donaldson kicking this one off. They are saying that Akira Ioane, they just haven't quite. Oh, that's nicely taken by AJ Lamb there. It went over the top of the other players. Is it going to be the penalty to the Waratahs? Yes, it is. And the Waratahs, they are staying right in this match. And because of it now, it looks like they will maybe decide. They are saying it's not a bankable 3. So do you go for the corner here? It looks like they are going to. By the looks of it, they've got to go for the 7 points for the sake of being able to keep in this game, because missing that one would still keep you 8 points behind. Karen Smith is a league version. You heard it here first, folks. Yeah, that was a bit of a slip up, wasn't it? We have got up the Mighty Blues, says Isaac. And at this stage now, it is going to be Parecki who has got the throw for the line out, only 5 meters out from the Blues line. This game has been back and forth in this first half, a lot closer, I think, than a lot of people would have been anticipating. And it's gone to the back now, nicely claimed inside ball to Angus Bell. He's very close to the line there, but he has almost been held up there. He has been rolled over, and now all they've got to do is stop the ball from going out, and that is what they did. And now it is going to be the situation of a Blue scrum, a couple meters out from their own line. Very nicely done by them, 30 or 47-31 for the Blues. Go, Blues, go. As well, says Kus Nilokwe. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. But yeah, at this stage, it's looking like we're going to have a very high-scoring match, like the match between the Hurricanes and the Waratahs. I don't think we're going to get over 100 points like that match, but I think we could get into around the 80 perhaps in this one. The Angus Bell, it was Tom Robertson. He actually, I think they are saying that maybe he was on the ground there, Angus Bell, because of the fact that he did put his knee down and Robertson was on top of or underneath his leg. So he wasn't actually able to get the ball down. So the Blues have got that scrum feed now 5 meters out from their own line. And that is a halftime siren as well. So if this one does go out, it will be in the situation of more than likely being halftime. I think the Blues, if they can get this ball, they will be kicking this one into touch. League version as well, says Gary Miller. And we have also got the Come on Blues, California and New Mexico love you as well, says Scrum Lass. So they have got support from all around the world. It's going to be a little blow of the whistle because of the fact that the far side, Johnson Holmes and Tuanuki Afi both went down there. So because of it now, it is going to be another scrum reset. And that's the thing, if the Waratahs can win a penalty here, perhaps they take it quickly or you go for the 3 points. I feel like those are their 2 options. But first, they need to be able to get over the top of this 922 kg Blues pack, which is going to be a big ask indeed. But Jack Whedon is still out on the field. That is because of the fact that Max Douglas early on did end up getting a head knock, I believe it was. And then also it was Fogarty who went off the field with an HIA, and I think he failed it as well. So that is why Noah Konitawasi is on the field at this stage. But now it is going to be fed into the scrum by Finley Christie. It is going to the back, and by the looks of it, Finley Christie, they look like Akira Ioane is going to kick this one into touch. And now it is going to be at halftime, 22 points to the Blues, and the Waratahs are sitting on 14. So a close game so far, a lot closer than I think a lot of people thought it was going to be. What's the time in Ireland? Not again, surely. We almost got Go Tars, says Trojan. And yeah, at the moment they are right in this match. The 2 tries for the Waratahs. First one scored by Angus Bell in the 30th minute. Second one scored by Jake Gordon with the interception only 3 minutes later. Then for the Blues, they've had 3 tries so far. Bryce Heem was able to score the first one in the 8th. Then it was Tom Robertson, 27th minute, and Kurt Eklund in the 37th as well. And we have also got to the Blues, says Isaac as well. And yeah, at the moment, they are doing a very nice job at this stage to be able to stay in the lead because of the fact that the Waratahs, they are staying right in this match and they are only 8 points behind. If they are the first team to score in that second half, perhaps they will be in the situation of maybe being able to stay right in it till the end of this match, which we still have 40 minutes left of. Please, you must take a break too as well, says Abdul Malik. We normally have our breaks in between the in between the games I normally go with. So we normally do this live stream, then we will be having a little bit of a break, going on to a post-match review. Then we will be going from there onto the Chiefs versus the Brumbies game. Then a little bit of a post-match review of that game. And then we have Reds versus the Crusaders as well. And we have got 25 likes. Let's go smash that like button, guys, and subscribe if you are new. You heard the man. If you are new, be sure to hit a like on this live stream. Subscribe if you are new as well. Who are the Waratahs playing? Who are the Crusaders playing tonight? Asking for a friend, says Isaac. They are playing the Reds, Isaac. So be sure to learn that lineup as well. I want heaps of fun little stats and whatnot. If you have got a chance to find a couple, we have got Hope. The new player gets a chance to play, and Izan, I assume that you are talking about Jacob Ratumai Tavuki Netkins. And I think he will get a decent chance later on in this match. I mean, they can't really stop Heem from being out there. I don't think so. More than likely, AJ Lamb perhaps will be the man that they take off because Heem has been having an absolute blinder so far in this match. We have got Rhythm and Swag Bro as well, says Nice Smith. Yeah, I feel like it's that stop-start that probably almost benefits the Waratahs in this match because of the fact that they have a little bit more time to be able to, like, anytime it's gone to the corner, the Waratahs have been in trouble. Like, that rolling ball defense, it's very hard to stop a pack like the Blues. Like, Eklund has scored that try, and I feel like that won't be the last try off a rolling ball in this match for the Blues as well. Me, says Liam. And we have also got, we've got a donation from Marco for the Polar Bear, who had said halftime cones, bro, as well. We do appreciate the donation, although I think it won't be going towards any kind of cone other than an ice cream cone might be an option. Do people still buy ice cream cones? I know you used to be able to get the packs of the 20, and you used to be able to scoop the you used to be able to scoop the ice cream. That looked like a dodgy gesture, but you used to be able to scoop the ice cream into your cone, and then you'd have it that way. We have got stream suggestion. Maybe have a Kiwi lad who engages in chat in rugby trivia as well, says the Scrum Lads. That could actually be quite fun for the live stream tonight, because one fact that I feel like some of you guys may not know, I'm looking around for it. I used to have a beanie, which is a weird statement to make. I can't find it, but it had a whole heap of fun facts and also like quiz questions. And that was what I used to use for my very first live streams when we didn't really have too many people watching. We used to just kind of do a quiz at the same time, which was actually quite a lot of fun. But then they got to the stage how the chat was going very quick, so it was hard to keep up. But yeah, maybe we could have a few questions later on tonight as an option. And we have got, I'm just woke up with my headphones still on as well, says Gary Miller. Hopefully I am, whatever time it is there, maybe you may need to get some sleep if it is very early morning. I think it would be at the moment. Blues are winning. Yes, says Carlos. They are indeed going to still be on the live stream, but playing NBA Live 19 as well, says Henry Samuel. But yeah, at this stage, the Blues, they will be hoping to get that bonus point in the second half. But first, I've got to make sure that the Waratahs aren't going to be able to catch them, because at this stage, the 2 back-to-back tries for the Waratahs, 30th minute and 33rd minute. Angus Bell at number 1, and then also Jake Gordon in the number 9 jersey was able to score it 3 minutes later. But so far, 2 tries for forwards for the Blues, and then Bryce Heem was able to pick up the other. He almost deserved a second as well, Bryce Heem, because he has been playing extremely well throughout this match. And we have also got there, Phoenix are 3-0, says Nov Mum. So that is good news because of the fact that they are at Sky Stadium, I believe, and it will be awesome for the home crowd. They were expecting 19,000 or somewhere around there, I think. So it is pretty awesome that they will be giving them a good show for the first time that the A-League has been back in New Zealand in a long time. And hopefully it isn't the last. Hopefully we can keep on having those matches. And tell you what, that is one thing I love about Eden Park. The sunset in the background, the kind of purple and orange sky just looks great. And it looks like it's going to be a very nice night for the second half to take place. And that's the thing, it's 5:30, but it does get dark here in New Zealand a little bit earlier now. Of course, we're in winter. I might look outside. What is it looking like outside? Yeah, it's almost dark. So that is, yeah, it's going to be a dark game for the Chiefs versus the Brumbies, that is for sure. And of course, if it was summer, 7:05, you're probably still looking at daylight. But of course, in winter, it's pretty dark pretty early. And we have got peace and here, Grease fam, positive vibes. That goes well for you tomorrow as well. ML this weekend, Major League Rugby and Nola Gold and Waratahs go, or Warriors, can't read once again, go Utah as well. So the MLR words don't work. What time is the Chiefs versus Brumbies game? It is going to be at 7:05 p.m. And then the next game after that is going to be the Reds versus Crusaders, champion versus champion. That is kicking off at a total time of 9:45. So yeah, 3 games back to back for the New Zealand games, or for the New Zealand teams, I should say. And then we have got the match that has taken place in the South African Rainbow Cup. I believe it is 1 a.m. and it is going to be in the situation of kicking off at 1 between the Bulls and the Lions. I had to close my eyes to try and remember there. And then also the game after that at 3:30, I think it is La Rochelle versus Toulouse. So maybe we will do all of them as well. At the moment, 1:30 in Detroit, Michigan, USA time. Have the weekend off as well. Going to try and watch as much rugby as possible, says Gary Miller. And hopefully you will enjoy it all. Of course, there is a huge amount of rugby that we have got this weekend. So yeah, it is good that we have got so much available to be able to watch. Also, we have got, I won't be at the Crusaders versus Reds live stream or the Chiefs versus Brumbies live stream, mate, says Carlos. That is no worries, mate. Don't worry too much about it if you are busy. No worries. We have also got Yeats, says Scrumless, as well, for Mikey Teo as well. Who's your girlfriend / crush? I have not heard of a / crush. What is a / crush? Liam, do let me know. Nice, there's like 6 matches as well, says Scrumlads. And also Marco Funavola Bear, you on the hits G as well, says Matchu. I feel like he might be because of the fact, like, normally his donations are always something to do with cones, pretty much, to be fair. We haven't got the canvas patch, as said. So I've had a peek at the jerseys. Is it the Blues versus, or it's the Blues versus the Pumas here as well. It does look very similar to the Pumas kit for the Waratahs, and that's the thing. Their away kit is still blue. Like, they kind of got 2 kind of away kits, or their away kit and their home kit aren't that far away. So in this game between the Blues and the Waratahs, it's always going to be quite close. It's as if, also, I feel like it would have been closer if it was the Waratahs at home versus the Blues, because the Blues have kind of like that white / kind of light bluish kind of color of their away kit as well. We have got a / as in, / who's your girlfriend / crush? Well, I don't actually have a girlfriend at this stage. And also, I guess a crush. I haven't really thought too much about it, to be fair. Are we talking celebrities or just people near me? Because people near me, some of them may actually watch this live stream. So we wouldn't want to call it out on live stream. I don't think. Go La Rochelle as well. You can do it, Ronan O'Gara as well, from Gary Miller. And we have also got, have you heard of Backstreet Boys? Says Carlos. I have indeed. Believe my mum is a big fan of them, because it is more in her kind of era, I guess you could say. I'm on the ice cream codes as well, says Matthew. And we have also got I am indeed hard trying to watch stream plus the game plus bong in hand, says Marco Vunapola Bear. But yeah, you're good at multitasking by the sounds of it, so you are doing very well. And we have also got Lowell Hamish. That is the sweetest thing I've heard ever. I feel like I'm going red now. I bet you slay all the honeys, bruv, show as well from Crazy NZ. Don't know about that. I feel like I spent too much time watching rugby and not enough time out and about, probably. And we have also got celebrity is guess, just be honest, as well, says Liam. And I feel like even that, I haven't really thought too much about it. Like, I feel like because of the fact that I haven't been able to watch much YouTube, Netflix, or anything like that over the past, like, since starting the channel almost, I feel like I haven't really thought too much about it, to be fair. And we have got Blues all the way, says Carlos. And we have also got there, don't go too wild. All that dairy will upset your guts, but as well, says Marco Vunapola Bear. That was too on the ice cream cones as well. And we have got celebrity, or we have got playing NBA Live 19, Vunapola Bear, epic name as well. It is a very good one. I have to give him that. And also, very good match so far between these two sides, starting 22 to the Blues, 14 to the Waratahs. Getting better at segues a little bit, I think. But then the 2 tries for the Waratahs, Angus Bell and Jake Gordon. Then for the Blues, it was Bryce Heem in the 8th minute, Tom Robertson, and also Kurt Eklund, who were able to score them. Yeah, bro, had to go to the shop as well, says Smithy Toilet, and Aya Hamish. I don't have a girlfriend too, says Henry Samuel. So yeah, that's all right, I guess. Yeah, we're just chilling, watching rugby is normally what happens every weekend, to be fair. And we have got, and with the Crusaders live stream, can you share the score, please? Thanks, mate, because I have to go and have a shower because it's 5:34 p.m. and we have to have showers before 6 p.m. as well, says Carlos. Yeah, I will be putting up throughout the live stream of that Crusaders versus Blues one, who is winning the match. And Crusaders versus Reds. But I will mention who's won this game and also the Chiefs versus Brumbies one. I'll also maybe have a table that at the moment Phoenix up 3-0. They are indeed. My edibles still aren't here. Must engage the patience button as well, says Scrum. Let's got a whole lot of rugby tonight. Let's go, lads. As well, says Crazy and said, yeah, there's a crazy amount. Mind the pun, as well. And it's one of those ones that I feel like my voice is going to be gone by the end of it. And it's going to be interesting to see how it is going to all be going. Is there going to be a win for an Australian side? I'm having a shocker at halftime. I feel like I'm too excited thinking about whether or not the Waratahs are going to be able to get right back into this match in the second half. But yeah, is there going to be an Australian side getting a win? We have got Let's Go Phoenix as well from Henry Samuel, and I went ice skating, then went to McDonald's as well. I feel like that's a pretty awesome day. To be fair, Latham, Falau, or Burke, who's Australia's greatest fullback, says Smithy Toilet. Well, that's a hard one, because they're all kind of different eras, aren't they? Rugby and NRL, let's go. I hadn't even thought about the NRL with the amount of matches that they'll have as well. They'll probably have about 3 or 4. Do they crazy? Do let me know. But yeah, for that one, I mean, of the current era, I feel like it's a controversial one. But Israel Folau was a decent player. He just didn't really, off the field, didn't click with on the field, I guess you could say, a little bit. But, I mean, Latham, he was quite good, wasn't he? I feel like I haven't watched enough of old school rugby, but hopefully we do get to see some good Australian rugby in the Rugby Championship that is coming up as well. I've realised I looked at myself there. I look half asleep. I am wide awake for this match, that is for sure. And we have also got there as well for Let's Go Phoenix from Henry Samuel. And we have also got first home game of the season for the Phoenix. Yeah, it is good to see them being able to have some home games for the first time in a long time. And Sky Stadium, I believe they were expecting a very big crowd for it as well, which is awesome to see. Something I struggle with when I know the goodies are on the way. Oh, let me guess, you're constantly peeping out the window, texting the guy, hurry up as well, says Marco Vanapola Bear. I feel like I'm the same. Like when this green screen was arriving, I ended up in the situation of like every day I'd check the tracking app and they didn't update it. Like even when it arrived, it hadn't updated till the next day that it said it was arriving. So I was always sitting there going, is it going to be here before? It was actually, I ordered it before the Super Rugby Aotearoa final that weekend, but it didn't arrive in time. I was hoping to use it for one of those live streams. I'll tell you what, it's a nice night in Auckland at the moment. The red sky in the background, red sky at night, Shepherd's Delight, I believe, is the saying. And it looks like a very nice night at Eden Park indeed. And we are close to the second half getting underway as well. We have got in there someone make Hamish some ginger tea for throat protection with a little bit of a TM next to it as well. Can you sing this lyrics, please? Says Carlos. I don't really know too many songs off the top of my head. I have to go, mate. Okay, says Carlos. See you later. Can I be on your future channels, please? Says Henry Samuel. I mean, I guess you guys almost are because of the fact that you are always in the chat for these live streams. So I guess you guys are a key part of these channels. And I go Latham. He was pretty much Burke / Falau combined. Incredible aerial threat win or one player of the year in 2006, as well, says Smithy Toilet. So sounds like a pretty good one. He's probably in one of your Rugby Challenge live streams, or not live streams, your Rugby Challenge teams, is he? Do let me know. But at the moment, possession 68% for the Blues in this one, but the Waratahs only the 8 points behind. Your screen is lagging, says Liam. Hopefully, my internet will decide to play the game throughout these whole live streams because we've got about 5 in a row. So hopefully it does work out. And we have also got there as well on the back porch, hiding in the bushes so I can scare him as well, says Scrum Lass. But they are getting close to being back out on the field. The Blues have gone with an unchanged starting lineup for the second half, which is useful for myself. I'm going to have to write down the Waratahs because they have made a lot of changes through injury and also a couple changes before the match actually started right. Noah Quineta-Wasi is actually at, okay, so it is going to be Harrison at fullback, Maddox at 14, and then it is going to be Noah Quineta-Wasi, who is going to be at number 12 for this one. Or I feel like that's not completely correct, though, because I think he was actually playing more out on the wing at the end of the second half. And we have, or at the end of the first half, Isaac have not uploaded in 6 months. Yeah, I don't think he has any plans of doing it in the future either that much. Maybe you guys could ask him on the live stream that he is going to be taking part in a bit later on. They are showing the man in the number 11 jersey. James Turner had a bit of a quiet match so far, but now the second half is going to be kicked off. The Blues It is going to be Zahn Sullivan. Kicks this one high with the left boot. Lined up. No, it's not. Oh, it's taken by that man in the number 11 jersey. Hard on the tackle by Heem. And now the Waratahs have got this ball inside of their own 22. Jake Gordon going into the hands of Lockie Swinton there is going to get one of his first carries of this match. He has been relatively quiet on attack, but so have the Waratahs because of the fact that they've only had that 30-something% possession. Now it's going to be Ben Donaldson. Kicks it into touch there, and he has cleared it down to about the 30-meter line, just outside of their 22. We have also got the, guess what NBA team I was playing for? I am playing for the Rockets as well, says Henry Samuel. And we have got you, bro. I'll try and make the Champions Cup game. Yeah, it's going to be about 3:30 in the morning, so it's going to be a late one. Now they are driving. They haven't committed anyone there in that one, the Blues. But because of it now, they have been able to slow that one down, or have they? They're still going. It is in the hands of Blake Gibson. This ball might not come out there by the looks of it. And they have got the advantage now. Now it's going to be Finley Christie. Goes back into the hands of, it is Josh Goodhue. They have still got that advantage as well, so they can try and throw everything at this little chip in behind for DJ Fayani. He hasn't quite been able to take it. And because of it now, it is going to be going back for the penalty to the Blues. And I feel like straight away they have to kick for the corner here. And we have also got also in my all-time Reds team as well. Yes, get the crap out of the dude. Watch what happens when you say 15 minutes. That takes half an hour as well, says Marco Vanapola. And we have also got there, I play him for the Rockets as well. And Michelangelo in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie as well, says Scrum Last. But now it's going to be Teddy Black. He is kicking for the corner here for the Blues. And that is going to be about 10 meters out here. And one of the players for the Waratahs was trying to tell the ref it was a little bit further that way, but the ref was having none of it. And they decided instead that they were going to have it about 10 meters out from the line. So the Waratahs are under pressure early in the second half, and they are going to have to make sure that they are the first team to score in the second half as well. So it's going to be tough for them. It looks like they have gone with a lot of men in this line out. Kurt Eklund going to the front to Goodhue, and now it looks like they are going to be driving once again. It's going to be Kauli Tuioti has gone to the ground, and because of it, they have broken off, and that is going to be the penalty to the Waratahs for the truck and trailer, I believe it is. And they are very happy with Jack Whedon. And now it is going to be the penalty to the Waratahs. And at this stage, with the score being 22-14, the Waratahs only are one try away from being right back into this. Do you know Jacob in the Blues, number 23? He plays for my club, says Prezi as well. And that is going to be an exciting one off the bench. Number 23, Jacob Ratumai Tavuki Netkins. He has been playing very well for Taranaki in the Mitre 10 Cup. Now is going to get his chance at Super Rugby level. But yeah, in the end, it was very well defended by the Waratahs, and it ended up breaking off. Now it's going to be Jake Gordon now into the hands of Angus Bell. Little offload to Donaldson there. It was very nicely done, and they've got the advantage now, the Waratahs, in this match. I feel like as well and truly still on. Now it's going to be Jack Whedon running hard. Good low tackle from Finley Christie. Now it is going to be in the hands of Sinclair, but he has dropped that one, unfortunately, the number 13, Parisi. And now it is going to be in the situation of offside, and it's the penalty to the Waratahs. And they are going to slowly keep on working their way up the field at this rate, which is good news for them if they do want a chance of being able to score that first try. I keep on mentioning it, but it is true. They need to be the next team to score if they want a chance in this match. They scored back-to-back tries in the first half, Jake Gordon and also Angus Bell. Now that is a big kick. Is it going out? It's a huge kick. And is that one? Yes, it is out. So now it is going to be 10 meters out. That's a great kick from the Waratahs, but Jack Whedon there was tackled low by Eklund. Also, almost a little bit of a shoulder charge from Akira Ioane there, but luckily went to the body rather than the head, or else that could have actually been a yellow card. Kiwi lads, is it snowing down south? It's cold here in the north. I don't think we've had too much snow. I know about a week ago we had snow on the hills up the road a little bit, but at this stage, yeah, I don't think we've had any very low sea level snow at this stage, but it's getting close, I think, with how cold it has been lately. Jack Whedon claiming that one for the Waratahs. Now it's broken off. Now it's going to be Parecki running hard at the line, 10 meters out at the moment of the Waratahs. It's going to be Gordon. Goes into the hands of Lockie Swinton. Tackled by Robertson. They're getting close now. Sinclair now held up and dragged backwards by Akira Ioane. And they are trying to defend this one very nicely, the Blues, but the Waratahs pouring on the pressure. Parecki getting driven backwards once again, 5 meters out at the moment of the Waratahs. And now it's going to be Angus Bell driving forward. Awkward fall for Sinclair there, who ended up in front of the man. Now it is going to be Kauto and Ukiafi, and now we've got an advantage for the Waratahs. And they have got a couple meters to go if they do want to make it to this line. Tom Robinson straight over the ball. So it is going to be the penalty because of the fact that Tom Robinson did very well in that breakdown. We've also got y'all staying up for all the matches as well. says Scrum Lass, and we have got offside, says Smithy Toilet. And yeah, bro, I'll try, but I might crash it to the second half of the Sadist game to watch the Champions Cup as well. They're going to take the cup, no. The cup, I said, but they were thinking about taking the tap there, but decided against it in the end. And now it is going to be the scrum feed for the Waratahs. Only 5 meters out as well. They are hoping to get that first try. My little sister, such a bad word as well. No, I won't make it, by the way. Did you just say 3:30 a.m.? It will be a late one. It will indeed. Very early game, although I will say it's not quite as bad as some of the Rainbow Cup South Africa games. They're going to be taking place at around 5 a.m. In the coming weeks as well. I'm here for all 3 of the back-to-back games as well, says Marco Vonapolabia, and we will appreciate you being here throughout them all. It is a long day. We got, with reviews as well, probably around 7 hours of live streams just for Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. So it is going to be a very long day, and hopefully the voice will be able to last off the back. Now it is going to be the number 8. Little offload, but he didn't see anyone with him. And now it is going to be Finley Christie wrestled to the ground by Jake Gordon. And because of it now, it looks like Rieko Ioane is going to be firing this one back, creating the angle. Carl Tuanuki Afi now hitting it up. And they will be going for the kick here. But unfortunately there, the number 8, Will Harris, I believe they do call him. He ended up trying to go into the hands of Jake Gordon, but instead ended up finding Finley Christie. Wrong number 9 in that situation. And now Zahn Sullivan kicks that ball downfield. But now it is going to be the line out once again for the Waratahs. 25 out. Nice fend as well. Says Smithy Toilet as well from Christie, and she hit me as well, says Henry Samuel. So that is no good. Got the munchies now, bro. Mum's made some fry bread with chili mince inside, says Matthew. You guys are going to make me hungry with all this food talk. Luckily, I did actually get up very late. I guess you can say it's lucky. Unfortunately, Lockie Swinton through the side, giving away the penalty to the Blues there. And because of it now, it is going to be, tell you what, he's got a bit of a shiner going on. It looks like it is one from maybe last week. Like, he has been in the situation of being in a battle out there on the field. 47 minutes into this match, Diogo has said that it will be 29-30 at this stage, and that is probably not a bad prediction at all. Could be a very close finish in this match. I was fast asleep, or I will be fast asleep at 3:30 a.m. I get grumpy if I don't get enough sleep as well. Yeah, I feel like that is the same with a lot of us. Indeed. Like, I feel like I've got a weird sleeping schedule at the moment because of all these late night games. Like, I ended up going to sleep at around 5 a.m. this morning and woke up at around 3, I think was my time that I did decide to do it. Actually, it was later than 5. It was about 6:30. And yeah, woke up at 3, got ready for the live stream. Had to reset my modem about 10 times. That's one thing that ends up happening every live stream. Now it's going to be Teddy Black into the hands of Akira Ioane, tackled early and straight over the ball was Charlie Gamble. But he wasn't quite able to get that one on the halfway line at the Blues. The Blues at the moment, they've got the advantage as well. Now it's going to be TJ Faiani making a few meters. Has gone backwards so they can keep on going. Zahn Sullivan now making a few extra meters. Now it is going to be Rieko Ioane around the side. He has got space and he has got pace. And Rieko Ioane scores a try for the Blues now. Gives the salute to the crowd. And he has managed to get his try. His first try of Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. Didn't get one last week. Had a little bit of a rough game last week, but now he has been able to score that one right there. 3 Super Rugby Trans-Tasman Super Rugby matches in my American time zones. It's more likely than you think as well, says Scrum Lass as well. Freezing down here in Rota Vegas as well, says Smithy. But around the side, Rieko Ioane just next to the ruck, just well and truly went for it. And from there, Noah Kwanita Wasi was not catching that man, Rieko Ioane. Too much acceleration off the mark. Yeah, in the end, there was just a massive gap. Rieko Ioane pins the ears back. And he does score the try. It's 11-12 as well. Says Henry Samuel as well. Wish there was a way to get some of this bacon. I cooked to you, Hamish Lowell. Like stacks of bacon all over the floor. Bacon for days as well, says Scrumless. What made you decide to cook so much bacon? Out of curiosity. What a dunk I did as well, says Henry Samuel. And we have also got 29-14 as the score prediction. Well, I believe it is because of the fact that for some reason mine hasn't quite updated. It still says 22. At this stage, so hopefully it does update very soon. But now it's going to be Aotearoa Black at this stage. 3 from 4 tonight, 37 meters out. He will be hoping to get this one straight down the middle. And then from there, I might have to try and see if yes, he has got that one. So now the score is going to be 29 to the Blues and 14 to the Waratahs. If my scoreboard is going to decide that it is, I will quickly see if updating it does make a difference here. Hopefully it does. But that was a great try for Rieko Ioane. There we go. We are back up to date. But just too much acceleration for that man, Rieko Ioane. And in the end, it did lead to him scoring the try. And we have also now got the kickoff from the Waratahs. And now at this stage, one more try for the Blues. And they will have the bonus point if it stays that way at the end of the match. And like they are saying, they've fought so hard, the Waratahs, to stay in this match, and then now getting one more try against them here. But they are one of those sides that they got 2 tries in a hurry. They will have to do it again here. And now the Blues firing back to Oteri Black. Has gone extremely high there. From Oteri Black, going to be lined up by Noah Quinita-Wasi. No, it's Donaldson. Now it's going to be Jack Maddox, who has had one of his first carries of this match. And that's the thing, the Waratahs just haven't quite been able to get their hands on the ball. Now it's going to be Gordon rushing up defense. TJ Faiani not able to make the tackle, though, and it's going to be the advantage because of it. Now it's going to be Will Harrison. Goes to Jack Whitten, trying to bounce off the tackle of Blake Gibson. Just outside of the 22 at the moment. The Waratahs sells the dummy, goes into the hands of Parisi. And they are trying to drive forward here. The Waratahs, oh, that's a big hit from Angus Bell. Just sent Finley Christie a few metres backwards. They're all lined up, though. They're returning fire here, the Blues. And it is going to be the case of a physical few minutes by the looks of it, but they have still got this one here. The Waratahs up to their 8th phase now. It's going to be Will Harrison looking for a bit of a gap. Goes on the outside now. Shunts off the tackle there of Bryce Heem as well. And at this stage, they are just hoping to find that gap. At this stage, Will Harris having his carry tackled by Tom Robertson. 9 phases advantage at the moment for the Waratahs as well. They need to get this try if they do want a chance in this one. It's going to be Lockie Swinton now hitting it up. But he has been tackled at Tom Robertson, or by Tom Robertson, I should say. And once again, at this stage, 13. Oh, they've still got this ball. I thought they lost it for a second, but they're up to 13 phases. So it is a crazy bit of play here for them. 14 at this stage. They are still driving forward, the Waratahs. Only 15 metres out. They've got to find that gap that they're after, though. Now it is going to be a good tackle from TJ Faiani on Gamble. Out into the hands of Jack Maddox. Cuts back on the inside. Tackled by Tom Robertson. He's been busy over the last few moments. Are they going to have 20 phases here? That's a big question. I also see that Gamble is still down with a knee injury, which is not a good sign. I think they have lost the advantage now, if I'm not wrong. But at this stage, it is going to be Hugh Sinclair who is having his run. They're up to 19 phases now. It's going to be Jack Whitten, hitting it up, and it's been stolen by Kelly Tuioti. And because of the fact that they have lost the advantage, Tom Christie or Finley Christie there tried to kick it out, but it has gone out on the full. And now the Waratahs are going to have another chance at being able to attack. But they were up to 20 phases there, but Charlie Gamble not looking flash at the moment. Looks like some sort of calf or hammy, something along the backside of the leg. Not what you want to see because of the fact that they have already lost a few other players to injury. Right, we have got, well, I'm like an early sleeper. I wake up early, like 4:30 to 5 a.m. So I usually crash at like 9 p.m, except when the rugby's on and cones up being smoked. I feel energized, says Johnny Plays. And Bryce Heem down as well. So everyone is just getting a little bit of attention at the moment, getting a few bits of strapping on the ankles and whatnot. We are losing by 1 point, says Henry Samuel. Also, Bacon Story got new cast iron pans to cook, and they need to be seasoned properly. So I ordered some bacon to be delivered to the house. Turns out it was like a metric ton of bacon as well. So I'm trying to cook it all before it goes bad, says Scrum Lass. Right. So you ordered like a whole pig in that regard and just ended up just trying to cook it all. Hopefully you get through it all. Would be a huge amount of bacon, I would assume. But the new cast iron pans, hopefully they are going all right for you. We have got there. Angus Bell's a big boy, eh? He will sack it to Tamati as well. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting matchup when we get to see that. Tamate Williams versus Angus Bell. If we get to see it, that is. Hopefully we do. We have got a drink. We drink from the Gatorade bong as well, says Scrumless. And I feel like bad pass I did, says Henry Samuel as well. And we have got Hard Bro. We will drink it in the shed with Kieran and G-Man as well, says Smithy Twitter. And we have got, I have to admit, I have accidentally inhaled too much too fast. Right, we've got into the, I feel like the chat somehow always goes back to bongs. It was bacons, now it's bongs. And I feel like that is just the case. Oh, Alex Hodgman out on the field. That is replacing Carl Tuanuki Afi. Okay, it looks like Alex Hodgman is on the field for Carl Tuanuki Afi at this stage. And they are saying Tui Pelotu and Dalton Pavali not too far away in this one as well. Claimed there by the Waratahs. Now it is going to be Pareki with the ball in hand. Flat ball into the hands now of Paresi, who is back on his feet now. It's going to be 22 metres out for the Waratahs. Oh, Jack Whitten dropping that ball, and it's an advantage now for the Blues, and they are going to be on this counter-attack. TJ Faiani now goes to Rico Ioane. Everyone put in the ears back in that back line. Rico Ioane not able to link up, though. And now it is going to be the line-out throw once again for the Waratahs. And at this stage, they are trying their best to be able to get through, but they just haven't quite been able to get it to work at this stage. Says Henry Samuel as well. And, at this stage, it is going to be an interesting second half of rugby. We've got 27 minutes left, but at this stage, they are looking for possibly it was Jack Whitten who got her hard in the tackle by Akira Ioane. And it is an interesting matchup because he is up against a couple fellas that they have been playing up against in recent history. Dalton Pavali back though. And who is he on the field for? Tom Robertson's still there. Who else is still there? That is the big question. It is going to be Akira Ioane still out there, so it must be replacing the man on the number 7 jersey. And tell you what, Akira Ioane just breaking 2 tackles in a row there. And he is dragged down by Angus Bell. No, he's not. Angus Bell's still out there, and they've said Faulkner's out there, but that is Angus Bell. So they are well and truly trying to confuse me with who was on the field. But at this stage, it was going to be Blake Gibson off the field for Pavali. Now Tom Robertson putting the ears back and driving up to halfway. I am just quickly doing a whole heap of notes at the same time. On the halfway line at the moment of the Blues, Christie goes into the hands of Alex Hodgman, getting his first carry of this match so far. And they have still got also Tui Pelotu, who is going to be making his way onto the field very soon, I think. Now it's going to be Christie. Goes for the aerial approach. Is sending it high. Who's going to be taken it very nicely taken by Mark Nawaqanita-Wasi. And it's a penalty there because of getting wrapped up in the air. Tackled in the air by AJ Lamb. And now it is going to be the Waratahs penalty once again. Tell you what, we've got a lot of chat at the moment, and I will try my best to read through all of it. We might need to have an intervention with Kieran Reid. His cigarette smoking is getting out of control, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't pay any rent to live in your shed, as well, says Scrum Lass. And that is, of course, in Mike Jones Sr.'s shed. But yeah, unfortunately, AJ Lamb ended up going up in the air, and you can't end up wrapping your arms around the guy who has taken that one, and because of it, it meant that it was a penalty. It cost $25 for 500ml Gatorade Pond water as well. But now it is going to be thrown to the back by Parecki, stolen though by the Blues. And now they've got another good chance. It's going to be Tom Robertson. That man runs hard with the ball every single time he gets it. Kerry Ioane with the clean out. Now it's going to be Dalton Pavali getting the carry. He is back in this lineup for the Blues, and he is happy to be there, I would think. And now it is going to be the advantage for the man not rolling away. It's going to be Otili Black now firing it wide into the hands of Zahn Sullivan, having a run 40 metres out now from the line of the Blues. Now it's going to be Alex Hodgman with ball in hand, goes back into the hands of Otili Black, sells the dummy, goes back now into the hands of TJ Faiani, steps back on the inside, but he has been tackled there. Thought about going, and Akira Ioane round the side there, wrapped up by Jack Whitten. Very nicely done. They have been shutting him down very well throughout this match so far. But Rieko Ioane with a little grubber in behind, hasn't been able to find anyone. And because of it, it is going to be the penalty now for the Blues going back for no advantage. I need to go to the supermarket as well. See you in 15, Cecily, and we will see you later. Mate, we have Scott not setting a good example for the children. Is he lol? Says Scrum Les as well. And we have got, that's my new favourite story, 10 out of 10 as well. It was oh geez. Started playing music on it as well. And we have also got his son lives in the shed with him. And also need him with his ciggy up his nose to dig out the gold as well. But now it is kicked for the corner here for the Blues once again. They are trying to get that rolling ball going. Eklund was able to score in the first half of it. And perhaps that will be the man that they go to once again, making sure that one went out there. Good kick. And it means now it is going to be 10 metres out here for the Blues once again. They are planning their attack here. Akira Ioane looks like he's kind of calling his shots from a bit further out. He looks like he is going to be on the back line. And if that man gets ball in hand, he's going to be hard to stop from that distance. And we have also got in there, is there a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow as well? Says Marco Polar Bear. At this stage, 3 lineouts have been stolen by the Blues, I believe, at this stage. And now it is going to be Kurt Eklund throwing this one in. Dempsey is on the field as well. Now it's going down, and it's going to be the rolling maul once again for the Blues. It's going to be in the hands of Kurt Eklund. It's breaking off a little bit here, but they are trying to defend it here, but they are marching forward. Akira Ioane joins it, and he wanted the ball, but he's fallen over, unfortunately for him. And now he is back on his feet, and they are driving forward. They've got the advantage as well. Eklund off the back, offloads it to Christie. One more. It's a deliberate knockdown, I think. And because of it, Will Harrison may actually end up in the bin. It's going to be a double blow of the whistle. Someone is going to the bin, unfortunately, for the real Waratahs there. It's going to be Harry Johnson-Holmes, who is going off the field. He was surprised at that decision, but he is going to have to go off the field. And for the next 10 minutes, the Waratahs are going to be down to 10 men. They were so close in this match, but now it is starting to slip away. Well, Blues again and good as well, says Penny Isaac. And hello, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. I think they want to go for the scrum here, perhaps. Tom Robinson talking about it. Because of the fact you would go for the scrum, I would think. Or they're actually going to have a look at something here. Because of the fact that there was potential foul play. Oh, no, they're checking for the deliberate knockdown to see whether or not it is going to be a penalty a little bit closer in. But that's the thing. I feel like in this decision, I would take the scrum because of the fact they've got the extra man, which means more than likely they can win that extra, or they can win that penalty. Deliberate knockdown here. And Will Harrison there, unfortunately, ended up no chance of being able to catch that one. So he might be going to the bin for 10 minutes as well. The Waratahs might be down to 13 here. Yellow as well, says Smithy Toilet. And also we have got in there, I made an op as well. Alley-oop, sorry. So there was going to be... Okay, so they have said that is all right, I think. So because of it now, it means that it is going to be the Blues who have got this ball. Are they going to take the tap, or do they decide to go for the scrum feed? That's the question. They're going for the scrum. That is the right decision, I feel. Akira Ioane off the back here has got a very good chance. Hello, guys, as well from Benno Isaac. Welcome into the live stream. Hopefully, we do get to see you for the next two that are taking place. The Chiefs versus the Brumbies, and then the match that is going to be taking place between the Reds and the Crusaders. But unfortunately, it ended up in the situation of, I think because of the Waratahs having men on the outside, it slightly saved them there. But this could be an advantage in the scrum if it does go well for them. Kickable penalties denied. They have denied 5 so far, the Blues, and they are hoping that this will be the right decision. And Akira Ioane will be hoping that he can get the try, hey, mate, from it was Scrum Lass for Isaac as well. And we have got hello from Peyton. Very welcome to the live stream. We've got a lot of people who are tuning in just now at this stage. And it's going to be Lockie Swinton off the field, and that's going to be for Faulkner because of the fact that they did need an extra man. Now they are going forward here. The Blues, they are slowly driving. This is good news for the Blues here. It's going to keep on going. It's a penalty try. And I feel like Akira Ioane, he'll be slightly disappointed. He wanted to grab that ball and get that one, but it's going to be the penalty try for the Blues. And now it means that they have been able to do very nicely in that situation. Penalty try, I'm just waiting to see. It was in the 58th minute, the penalty try. The Waratahs down to 14 men. The scrum doing very nicely there. Time says Peyton very are sitting at almost 60 minutes gone in this match. But Akira Ioane was just kicking it forward there. And then from there, it did bounce awkwardly forward, and the ref has seen enough, and he decided penalty try time. But it is going to be Patrick Tuipulotu making his way out there. That is going to be instead of Kauli Tuioti. Big moment for him, finally back in the Blues lineup, and he will be hoping to have an impact late in this match as well. But at this stage, 8.5 more minutes of the Blues having the extra man. Finley Christie has kicked that one downfield. It's a good kick downfield as well. Are they going to take it quickly here? The Waratahs deciding against it in the end. And because of it now, it means that it is going to be their line-out throw just inside of the Blues half. We have also got, hello, mate, from everyone in the chat. It is good to see you all here. We have also got for penalty try, says Smithy, and also as a overtime as well, says Henry Samuel. It is not yet, but we are sitting at 59 minutes, and they are actually going to have the bonus point at this stage with that penalty try if the match stands the way that it is. And we have also got Isaac Cheerboy or Cheerboy as well from Smithy Toilet, but now it is going to be the line out for the Waratahs. They are sitting about 40-something metres out, 45 at this stage. Is it going to be taken? Oh, it's stolen by Patrick Tuipulotu. He fell awkwardly, though, and he's only just back. You've got to feel bad for the guy because has he stayed down? That's the question. It looks like he isn't up yet, Patrick Tuipulotu, and he's only just come back. That is not good news. So hopefully he will be all right. I don't think I've seen him get up yet, though. No, he's still down. Tuipulotu, the first line out since coming back, and he is back down injured. Now it's going to be, it's Maddox up the middle, but he has been tackled there by Faiani and Rico Ioane linking up very nicely in the centres. The Waratahs here now. It's going to be Angus Bell once again having a run. They said that he was off the field earlier on, but he is still out there. Maybe perhaps because of a couple injuries that have taken place. Ben Donaldson now into the hands of Will Harrison, falling awkwardly, and it's going to be the penalty to the Waratahs now for something that happened a little bit earlier on. And Tuipulotu, he stayed down for a while there, which is not great. 2 cents, 2 hungovers to stream, used his donation money to buy some beers. I think he's actually at this game, if I'm not wrong. I think he was going to Eden Park for it. So hopefully he did enjoy it because of the fact that at this stage, the Blues are going to have that bonus point if it stays the way that it is, which is very good news for them. And we have got, I swear, they make the packages of these things so tough to open that nothing except a laser can cut it open. It's like when you buy scissors and they're like vacuum sealed and you need scissors to cut it open, and it kind of defeats the purpose because like you need your scissors, but they're inside of the packaging. And then we have also got to have fun as well. Says Marco Fonapolo. I think the next one 3-0. So that is great news for the Wellington Phoenix with that home game as well for the A-League. I think they were playing Western United, if I'm not wrong, or something along those lines. But now it is going to be Marcel Renata out there as well. That is for Kurt Eklund that they have said. So that is an interesting change. Who is going to be playing 3 then? No, Kurt Eklund's still out there. Tell you what, the subs little things that they're showing are all confused. But Renata out there for Tuanga Fasi. We'll write that down, but now the Waratahs driving forward. Is that going to be the penalty? No, Dalton Bubbly not quite able to get the ball now. It is going to be in the hands of Jack Dempsey. No, sorry, it's Carlo Tizzano who is hitting that one up. Jake Gordon now with the short ball. Jake Gordon, he has been working hard throughout this match trying to get his side a try very soon. He got a try earlier on. Maybe he can get another now. It's going to be Ben Donaldson, but great defense there from the Blues. Tom Robertson trying to get straight over the ball, not quite able to. The advantage now for Josh Goodhue not being able to roll away. Now it's going to be Sinclair hitting it up to 8 phases once again. And Marcel Renata has to release now. It's going to be out into the hands of the number 11, whose name I keep on forgetting, James Turner. Has had that's almost the ball of Sam Knock. No, not quite now. It's going to be Jake Gordon round the side, run straight out of Kiriwani. That was an offload and a half, and they're going back now for the penalty to the Waratahs once again. We have got Lowell Hamish to scrum lads as well. They've taken a quick dab. James Gordon. Sorry, not James Gordon, Jake Gordon. And they are only a couple metres short now. Now it's going to be Sinclair around the side. The Blues are defending very nicely. He's very close to the line, but it has popped out the back. Now it is going to be around the side once again. Somehow they have been able to stop them. They're just slowly trying to push their way forward, but no one can get over the line. The Blues are doing phenomenal to stay on side here at every breakdown. This is defence and a half from them. And it reminds me of when it was in the game now. They've got the offside penalty or advantage, I should say. Now it's going to be Jake Gordon. And they've scored the try, the Waratahs. And it is going to be the man in the number 2 jersey, Dave Parecki, who was able to get the try. And every time the Waratahs look like they're out of this match, they just fight straight back. We have also got there as well, NBA Live 19 as well. And we have got I'll Be Back Cuzzy. And we will see you later, or see you soon. Sorry, we won 55-53 and missed you as well, says Smithy, or says Scrum Lass. But then round the side, it was just a little bit offside in that situation. It's good to see that Tui Pelotu's still out there, though, because he did go down looking like he was in a lot of pain earlier on off that line out. And then from there, Dave Parecki keeps his body low and goes underneath Josh Goodhue to score the try for the Waratahs. And we have also got Yeehaw. Sounds great, Scrum Lass. You're going to be on cloud 9 in roughly 15 minutes as well, says Marco Vanapola Bear. Yeah, Dave Parecki, it's been a hard day for him, but I think now he is getting replaced by Joe Cotton, if I'm not wrong. So he was able to score the try just before it, but now it's going to be Will Harrison who is kicking this one. And we have got, that's good, you buzz, out on very better stuff as well, says Mark Roberts. And yeah, at this stage, 3.5 minutes left in the yellow card for the Waratahs. And if they can get any more points, Will Harrison's got a little bit of a smile going as well, perhaps, leading off Damian McKenzie. And he has got that one only just. Will Harrison has snuck inside the right-hand side. And it means now that the score is going to be 36 points to the Blues, 21 to the Waratahs. And it means now at this stage, the bonus point is cancelled out. We have got hey from Kyle as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in for this match between the Blues and the Waratahs. High-scoring one. And I don't think many people saw the Waratahs being this close in this match at this stage. But the penalty try to the Blues just before, then another try almost taken there by Bryce Heem. And in the end, I don't actually think he had a knock on because he didn't actually get his body on it. Now it's going to be almost stolen, is it? No, it is still in the hands of Jake Gordon. Goes to Angus Bell now, and the Blues, they will be wanting to get this ball while they are only a few metres out from the opposition line. Jake Gordon fires it back, and it's going to be Ben Donaldson who has to kick it for touch there. And it has found touch, and it is going to be about 20 metres outside, 20 metres away from the Waratahs line here. We have got hey from Fino Isaac to Kyle. And yeah, at this stage, it's going to be a very exciting finish to this match. My voice is almost gone already at this stage. I'm going to have a drink after this one, that is for sure. And then we've still got 4 more live streams today. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But Kurt Eklund now is going to be doing this line out throw. I see that they have got a Kiriwani in the back line, which will be interesting to see. If they go to them, it doesn't matter because the Waratahs have stolen that one. And now it is going to be a big run from Carlo Tizzano. And by the looks of it, the Waratahs are once again going to have to kick this ball away. It is going to be Will Harrison kicking this one downfield. And it is a better kick than the last one. And now it is going to be 30 metres out now from the line the Blues are going to be. And we have what's got there, hopefully sooner than later, sooner than that. My heart is pretty high because of this match as well. Are you doing a sevens game after this match or nah? Says Kyle. I don't think I will be. I've seen that there's quite a few sevens games that have been taking place today. And yesterday as well. I think New Zealand got a couple wins, and the likes of Caleb Clark and Otino Nana Satora were playing in those ones. They have been told to use it here, Eklund, and he's going to have to throw it very soon or else they're going to get done for time wasting at this stage. Robertson hasn't got it, and now it's been stolen by the Waratahs once again. And now it is going to be Joe Cotton getting his first carry of this match. He's not going to be able to roll away there, the Blues players. So now it's going to be Donaldson. Goes back into the hands of Will Harrison. Trying to fend off was the man. Oh, he almost had it ripped away by Harry Plummer, who's out there as well. I'm wondering who that is for. I will have a quick look. Oh, Teddy Black is still out there, so perhaps it is for either Rico Ioane or TJ Faiani. I think it is. No, TJ Faiani's out there as well. Tell you what, they're having a right reshuffle for both sides in this match. Donaldson sells the dummy. Oh, and he offloads it, but it's gone straight into the hands of Dalton Bubbly. And now he's going, Dalton Bubbly, looking for the offload. Found Sam Knox hands. And they're inside of the 22 at the moment here, the Blues. Now it is going to be Dalton Bubbly. Goes back to Teddy Black. They've got plenty of players out there. It's going to be AJ Lamb. He is trying to drive forward, only a few meters out from the line now. The Blues once again. TJ Faiani now goes back into the hands of Marcel Renata. And they are currently 10 out. Sam Knock goes to Tui Pelotu, who's going to run hard at the line here. And it looked like Sam Knock has now got this ball being driven backwards as well. Good defense so far from the Waratahs. Now Akira Ioane is protecting that ball for a side. I think he was going to go around the side himself, but he has been wrestled to the ground. Marcel Renata now driving forward, only a few meters out now. The Blues. It's going to be in the hands of Akira Ioane by the looks of it. He's going to pick it up and he is going to try and go. He has gone to ground 5 meters out at the moment. The Blues still now. It's going to be Sam Knock goes to Teddy Black using the back line now. Wide ball out of the hands of Bryce Eamon. You're not going to stop him. And he has scored the try. And now that is the bonus point back for the Blues as well. All the way Blues, says Clayton as well. Nice, says Michael, and welcome to the live stream, mate. And we have also got Which Sevens, mate, Seth Bennett Isaac. Go Blues in the chat as well. And hi, mate. And we have got just put another coat of paint on the ceiling. We'll be back, brothers, as well, says Marco Vodopolobia. So we will see you a little bit later on. But it was the steal from Dalton Pavali, which set up this play for the Blues. And then from there, they were just ruthless on attack, kept on driving forward. And in the end, it was Bryce Heem picking up his second try of this match. He has had an impressive one so far. And it was a try for Bryce Heem. And Teddy Black went to TJ Faiani, wide ball, great wide ball. And Bryce Heem, when he has got space, he is going to be scoring. Go the Blues as well. Henry Samuel, 44-14 to the Blues, as well, says Abarama. And hey, howdy, hey, from Scrum Lass. But yeah, Bryce Heem, very good game so far. The crowd will be happy with that performance. And at this stage, it is 68 minutes gone. So 12 minutes left for the Blues, and they have got that bonus point back. And now Teddy Black is going to have the kick once again. I will quickly write down that try for Bryce Heem. Currently 4 from 5 for Teddy Black throughout this one. Howdy, partner, as well, says Pino Isaac, and Sup Cowboy, as well, says Michael Holmes. I admire your ability to multitask, as well, says Scrum Lass for Marco Vonapolabia. But at this stage, 6 tries to 3, and the Waratahs, once this one is kicked by Teddy Black, they will be back to 15. Harry Johnson Holmes will be possibly coming back on the field, but maybe because of the fact that he has got that yellow card, he will not be there. Teddy Black's just missed that one away to the left. So the score at the moment, they are leading by 20 points here, the Blues, 41 points to 21. Second try of the night for Bryce Heem as well. And once it was going wide, they were going around the side of the ruck, building up phases, and then they went out wide to Bryce Heem, and you weren't stopping him from there as well. And we have got Yeha in the chat from Scrum Lass, but that one has been kicked off long from the Waratahs. Going to be taken by it was TJ Faiani, gives it to Sam Knock, who is clearing this one into touch. And at this stage, I'm wondering whether the Blues will start to take a little bit more of a, maybe, I would say, defensive kind of mindset. Maybe they'll be kicking it rather than going for the runs. But maybe they go for one more try to try and get that points differential up as well, because it could be crucial in the later stages of the competition. Only 4 weeks is happening. And also, if they get another bonus point, then the Waratahs won't be able to, another try. The Waratahs won't be able to catch them. But they are showing now AJ Lamb coming off the field. And it is going to be the debut of Jacob Ratu Maitavuki Nepkins as well. That is a long name. It's going to be one that you got to remember, though, because he is going to be a very talented player in the future. That one has been won by the Waratahs. Jake Gordon taking that one now, has fired it out into the hands of, it is Will Harrison once again, hitting the ball up. He's been busy throughout this match. Now it is going to be Donaldson. Goes one more into the hands of Perez. Little offload to Jack Maddox. He was able to score a big, he was taken slightly out there, and it's gone out on the full. Unfortunately for the Waratahs, I was going to say he was able to score almost a full-length field try in the last matchup against the Hurricanes at the end of the game. He was hoping to do the same there, but unfortunately for him, just ended up going into touch on the full. And now it's going to be Vakino, who has got his first scrum feed, or first line-out throw, of the match. He's gone to the front to Dalton Bubbly. They have claimed that one. Now it's going to be Sam Knock, who decides to go himself running straight out to the big forwards of the Waratahs. Bryce Heem now is going to be playing halfback, goes into the hands of Vakina, getting his first carry of this match. Kiriwani is setting up, and they are going to be kicking this one by the looks of it. They got about 4 men next to each other here to protect Sam Nock here, and he is going to be firing this one high. And it has gone extremely high into the night sky at Eden Park. It's going to be taken nicely, as it? No, he wasn't quite able to get it. So it is going to be the advantage for the Waratahs, and they are going to have the scrum feed now. And we have got Dan just came back to see 41 points on the board, says Izan. Yeah, that's the thing. At halftime, it was 22-14, looking like it was going to be very close. And then from there, the Blues have been able to run away with it a little bit, like the match against the Rebels as well. They scored a lot of late tries in that match as well. And I feel like they aren't finished scoring in this one, the Blues. They will probably be hoping for 1 or 2 more just to really get those tries on the board, give them a lot of confidence, because they are going to have a match next week. Are they against one of the bigger teams? I think they're either up against the Brumbies or the Reds. So they will want to have a little bit more confidence in that one, and they are playing well at the moment. That is for sure. Lucas has said Blues as well. And yeah, at this stage, if it stands the way it is, they will be sitting first on the conference, or just on the overall table, I should say. And the Hurricanes, it's going to be another scrum reset here, and that is using up time. And Jake Gordon looking a little bit nervous at halfback here, same as before, says Ollie as well. And we have got hello out the Blues from Nathan. And yeah, at this stage, we've had a lot of Blue supporters in the chat. But if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be doing the match that is starting at 7:05. That is going to be between the Chiefs and the Brumbies. That's going to be a big matchup. And then also, it will be the case of being in the situation of the Reds versus Crusaders. That is 9:45. Yep. 20 points difference is massive as well, says Clayton. Definitely when you have got 47 points on the board as well last week for points differential, it just really means that unless something drastic happens, if they win all their games, they've got a home final at Eden Park. By the looks of it, I'm watching rugby on TV again, says Nathan. That one has gone into the scrum of the Waratahs. They have been able to get it back. Jake Gordon, seen a bit of a gap there, has done a little kicking behind. Who's going to be claiming that one? It's going to be Teddy Black. Has got that one, and he has got up and had a bit of a go. They are sitting 30 metres out at the moment here, the Blues. From their own line now, it is going to be Sam Nock, goes back into the hands of Marcel Renata, getting another carry. He's been busy so far since coming on the field. Have been impressed with him. And now it is going to be Sam Nock once again. It's going to be kicking. So I feel like they are taking more of a kicking approach at this stage. And it has gone very high. It's going to be Heem once again trying to line it up. Has Maddox got it? Yes, he does. Now he is going to be firing it out. Flat ball to Noah Quidney Tawasi, and he's done very well to hang on to that one. He has tried to offload it. I think it just slipped out. But now it's going to be Ben Donaldson. They've got men on the outside here, the Waratahs. It's going to be the solid dummy Will Harrison out to Perezi now. And they are only 30 metres out from the Blues line. And it has been stolen clean, though, by Jacob Ratu. I have to try and pronounce that name. Ratu Maitavuki Nepkins as well. Was able to seal it now. It's going to be Zahn Sullivan filling the ears back, and he has found a bit of a gap. Offloads it to Marcel Renata now with the offload to Zahn Sullivan. Offloaded to Tom Robertson. Are they going to be able to stop him? That's the question. It's been stolen, though, by Carlo Tizano. Last-ditch effort from that man. And now they are on the counter-attack, the Waratahs. But it is going to be now Akira Ioane one-on-one with Will Harrison. Has driven him backwards big time there. But somehow the Waratahs have been able to claim that one still. And I will also read all of your chat in a very short moment. I see that there's quite a few of you here at the moment. I do appreciate that. And well, it's going to be Jake Gordon going back into the hands of the number one, Angus Bell. Oh, it's been stolen by Dalton Favali on the breakdown, though. And now they have got this ball once again. Now it is going to be Harry Plummer. Goes back into the hands of Zahn Sullivan. One more to Teddy Black. Bryce Eaton down the wing. Is he going to be able to pick up the first hat trick of Super Rugby Trans-Tasman? Now it is going to be Tom Robertson. Is going to be firing it back to Sam Nock. Goes to Patrick Tui below two now running hard at the line. And it has come free a little bit, but it did go backwards. Now it is going to be in the hands of Zahn Sullivan. Offload on the inside to Tom Robertson. Good low tackle on him. And it is going to be straight over the ball, and the Waratahs will win the penalty there. And at this stage, the Waratahs, it was Will Harrison, the man in the number 15 jersey, was going to be Jack Maddox, but I assume Alex Newsom is in the situation of missing out, maybe due to injury. So that is why Harrison is at fullback and Maddox moves at number 14. But at this stage, geez, there's a lot of chat as well. We have also got going to play football with my siblings as well. So we will see you later on as well, mate. And we have also got who's looking forward to the Black Caps tour of England. Let's go Black Caps, or Black Cats, says Rigmarole. Yeah, that's going to be an exciting one to get to see those test matches. And also, I guess that is the Test World Cup, or not the Test World Cup, the Test Championship, is it? What have they called it? But it is the one how it's going to be New Zealand versus, is it versus England or India in the final? I think it is one of the two, but India, I believe it is. And then we have also got now the penalty for the Waratahs. And they have kicked that one into touch. Now it is going to be Joe Cotton only just outside of the 22 at the moment. I will read the rest of the chat in a very short moment. But at the moment, this game has been very fast-paced. Robertson goes to the front. They decide not to jump there. That one was close to not straight, but the Waratahs have got this ball now. It's going to be Donaldson. Quick hands there. It bounced nicely up. Now it is going to be in the hands of Jack Maddox that sells the dummy inside ball now into the hands of Turner, who was dragged down there. And the Waratahs have worked their way almost into the half of the Blues now. Now it's going to be in the hands. Oh, he was lined up there. Now it's going to be a good run there from the number 17, which is Faulkner. And now around the side I think it was Maddox who tried to go around the side, which probably isn't the best option. Jack Dempsey now firing it back. They are using their back line very nicely. Yeah, wide ball now into the hands of Nawakwanita Wasi, looking for an offload, not able to find it though. And they have still got this one, or have they? The Blues with a bit of a counter ruck, and they haven't quite been able to get over the top of it. Now it is going to be the man in the number 22 jersey, which in this one is Jack Grant, has offloaded it now. Parisi getting driven backwards as well. There is a lot of physicality out on that field at the moment. That is for sure. The bonus point still on the cards, though, for the Blues. They need to make sure that they don't give away another try here, or else they will lose that bonus point. And then the Hurricanes will still be sitting in first at the end of these matches that we have seen of round two. Now it is going to be around the side for Jack Whittam once again. A little bit of a roly-poly for Alex Hodgman there. Now it's going to be Donaldson, sells the dummy, short ball. Oh, they've picked him up there. It was off. Will Harrison got picked up by Tom Robinson, and also Tui Pelotu got absolutely whacked in that tackle. Now it is going to be around the side with Lockie Swinton getting driven backwards by Tui Pelotu. And it was Alex Hodgman, 40 metres out now at the moment of the Waratahs, up to 9 phases. Now it is going to be on the inside to Sinclair, a little offload. I don't think they expected it though. And now it is going to be in the hands of Joe Cotton, also driving forward. And at this stage, the Waratahs, they aren't giving up, and now Teddy Black steals it, offloads to Bryce M. And at this stage, surely this is a hat trick for Bryce M. They're not catching him. And that will be another try for the Blues in the 77th minute. And that is the case if, of course, they will probably check that last try for the full pass, maybe from Teddy Black, the little offload. They will be checking it, I felt. But at this stage, 3 tries tonight for Bryce M. Very good performance from that man. And I think he is going to be in the starting lineup in future weeks. But yeah, was stolen by Teddy Black then from there. Oh, yeah, no, it might be all right. It looked a bit flat from the aerial view, but I think they are going to allow it. And it is going to be the try for Bryce M for his third. We have obviously got going to make dinner, said Oldie. We will see you a little bit later on, mate. And also, I wish cricket was played here in the USA. I don't know anything about it, but I'm intrigued. Teach me about cricket, y'all, as well, said Scrum Lads. It's a weird one because some people find it quite boring, but I quite enjoy it. Like, it's kind of maybe a bit of a strategy game in a way, I guess you could call it as well. We have also got a whole heap of other people in the chat. We do appreciate you all being here. Gabe, says official Gabe of all people. And we have also got you support the Black Caps as well, says Machu. And also, yep, he should wear his lucky boots as well, says Benno Isaac. I can't wait for the Crusaders game, says Glennon. How does the bonus point work? Is it 7 or less points difference? Not applicable anymore. It is 1 bonus point for being within 7, 1 bonus point if you are 3 or more tries ahead of your opponents. Yeah, I had the Blues for a minus 24 on my multi, says Machu. So that would have been successful at this stage if the score stays the way that it is as well. Blues going to get a bonus point as well, says Nathan. Yeah, at this stage, they are 2 points shy of getting 50 points in this game as well as the first. But at this stage, they will be getting that bonus point because unless the Waratahs score twice in a minute and a half, it is secure. I picked the Blues by 30 as well, says Nov Mum. And yeah, at the moment, I think that it was actually something that a lot of people saw happening. But the Waratahs were right in it at one stage. Akira Ioane takes that one, gets hit hard by the shoulder of Tom Robertson there. But now it is going to be 5 back Sam Knox, Arn Sullivan once again going for the kicking game. And that's the thing, the Blues at this stage, I'm intrigued to see what they decide to do here because of the fact that they have got 2 options. They can either try and attack and get 1 more try, or they can kick it out and not risk any injuries. But I feel like the way that they are playing, maybe they would try and go for 1 more because the bonus point at this stage is safe. Ben Donaldson taking that one quickly now back into the hands of Noah Quinitawasi. Now he is stepping round Tom Robinson hard in the tackle by Tui Pelotu on the halfway line. Now it's going to be Jack Dempsey offloads into the hands now of the winger, number 11. He's going to do a little chip in behind. James Turner has kicked it infield. May have been blocked, but that one's going to be Jack Whittam. Oh, what a tackle from Sam Knock. Denied right there. How did Sam Knock do that? But what happened there was the fact that it looked like Jack Whittam was for sure going to score a try, but Sam Knock knocked it out of his hands. Sam Knock knocked it out of his hands. Good pun there as well. And he was able to stop the try from happening. But in the end, it was Turner. Did the little chip him high. Got a little bit blocked by Harry Plummer. Then from there, Sam Knock. Little bit of a fumble. And then from there, somehow, managed to knock the ball out of Jack Whitten's hands. And unfortunately, for the Waratahs, so close. Jack Whitten saw the line in sight, but he just didn't quite get there. Chiefs are going to win, but the Brumbies aren't going to make it easy as well, said Izan. That's going to be an exciting match, and it's less than an hour away as well. So how long is it from the US to Harry as well, says Carlos. And also we have got, how did Sam not do it? It was crazy, the fact that he was somehow able to stop it, and because of it, it wasn't knock on. So now it is going to be the scrum feed of, actually, it's going to be the Waratahs scrum. They have decided in the end. I guess they are saying that maybe Sam knocked it on. Another knock pun. There are a lot of knock puns that you can do for Sam Knock. My cat is like, I want to watch the rugby. For some reason, my cat is a Chiefs supporter, I have a feeling, because of the fact that he's just one of those ones. He always shows up for when the Chiefs are about to play. You're about 45 minutes early. They're just around the corner. And we have got Tars bye-bye as well, says Aldi. And we have also got there, do you know how long it is from the US to Harry? No idea at all. Sorry, Carlos. And we have also got there, I saw something about Damian McKenzie as well a little bit earlier on. I support all New Zealand sport teams, love NZ, and want to live there eventually. I don't know anything about cricket except that you wear a ton of pads because the ball can literally kill you. It is pretty much that summed up. And you don't really want to be hit by it, so you use the bat that they do give you. DMAC, Chiefs by 4.5 of DMAC if he can kick goals tonight, as well, says Machu. And 13,000 miles as well, very far away. And nice cat, bro, says Carlos. Now it is going to be off the back for the Waratahs. Dempsey doing a bit of a spin there. Sorry, it might have been Tizano, but now they are going to be going into the hands of Harrison. Dodges one prop, dodges the other as well almost. And he is getting driven backwards there. Will Harrison, but he has had a very good game overall. Now it is going to be Grant once again. Now they are driving forward here, the Waratahs. They want to get the last try of this match just to try and prove a bit of a point. Get one more. But it wouldn't be. That's going to be Dalton Bubbly's ball. He's on his feet at the moment. And he has given away the penalty, though. So now, once again, the Waratahs are going to have another chance at being able to attack from only about 5 meters out. Taking the quick tap. Grant there. Goes into the hands of Jack Dempsey now, who has been trying to drive forward. I think they've stolen it. Yes, they have, the Blues. And that means now that will be the end of the game, surely, unless the Blues decide they want one more attack here. Blues got the penalty, says Nathan as well. GG as well. And we have got give it back to Wetton. Get him to knock it on again and stop him. Blues come on as well from Matthew. And we have got scrum less. Did you know how long it is from the US for Harry? Like how many hours? And they have taken the tap, kicked it into touch there, the Blues, and they win this match now. 48 points, 221, and they will be top of the table, ready to see the Chiefs and Brumbies. It's going to be an exciting one. That match is going to be taking place very soon. Runner-up versus runner-up for the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman clash that we are going to get to see, and then it gets even better a bit later on when we have got the Reds versus the Crusaders as well. Yes, 1 hour left to watch my game as well, says Benno Isaac. But I would assume in hours it's probably a full trip, like a full day trip. So you're probably looking at 24 hours by plane and a bit of driving perhaps to get you there. But a little way away, that is for sure. But nonetheless, I think that is almost going to be the end of this live stream. What we normally do is jump over to a post-match review, although with the time the way it is, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get the post-match review in. I think I'll have to start setting up for the Chiefs versus Brumbies one. So maybe we will do all the post-match reviews either later on tonight or tomorrow, perhaps. What a game that was. Next one is a biggie. It is indeed. And it is going to be the Chiefs versus the Brumbies at FMG Stadium. Should be exciting stuff. And I am looking forward to that as well. I know it's a 16-hour flight from Auckland to Hawaii, as well, says Machu. About 12 hours, mate, says Smoothie Toilet as well. And 18 hours in the future from my house in New Mexico as well. But nonetheless, I didn't actually mention likes at all throughout their live stream, I don't think, other than maybe once. And we are sitting on 44. So thank you all very much for that. We will have a like goal more than likely for the next live stream. So be sure to stay tuned for that one as well. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning into this live stream. We will be back very soon at 7:05, or I think we'll start at 7 for the next one, lads. Who do you think is going to win, Chiefs or Brumbies? I think it's going to be close. I don't know who to pick for that one. I feel like it's only going to be, as my voice disappears already, it's only going to be maybe split by about 7 points as well. Thanks, mate. 48 to the Blues is massive. Kia kaha as well from Clayton. And no worries. Thank you all very much for tuning into this live stream. We are going to be back very soon. See you all next game, says Izan. Alrighty, I'm back, says Marco Vonopolobia. And in the end, the Blues are able to get that bonus point, Marco Vonopolobia as well. So it was in the situation of now they are sitting top of the table. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. I will be back in half an hour for the next live stream, but I will see you all for the next one.